You're listening to Band Practice with Matthew and Krebs. Rock out with your cock out.
So we're here again. Hi, everybody.
What's going on?
It's the return of Big Red.
Big Red is back.
I'm back.
I see Big Red returning.
Yeah, that's it. I'm here. I'm just happy to be here.
We're happy to have you.
I was a little upset. I saw some other shows. I was like, where am I? Why wasn't I invited to this party?
We were waiting for popular demand, which was big actually. We've had more people personally talk to us, messaging and stuff. Hey, post on the page or something. Like, stop talking to me and telling me jokes, because I don't remember these inside jokes. 'Cause we're just freaking hanging out. Like, post on the page so that I can read it when I'm sober.
So you've seen we had other episodes. Did you listen to them?
No, I did not.
So we have this new thing going
Okay.
because we are now officially
Sponsored?
not brought to you
Oh.
by Schnebley's Winery,
Oh.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
but we keep plugging them.
Okay. What about Ryan's pre-workout?
We haven't got to that yet.
Yeah.
That's in the future.
Right.
But right now we are
Maybe we get him to buy the chairs.
Yeah, right. we are not brought to you by Schnebley's Winery
Not yet.
No,
and Miami Brewing.
no, we're trying to do like a if you build it they will come kind of thing. It's like, hey,
So what we're doing is we're telling everyone that listens
Right.
to go to their social media pages and tag us there and ask them if they've listened to us. And if they go there, to tell the bartenders and
Right.
wine people to listen to us. Or have you heard of these guys? I heard about you from this podcast.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So
Man, we get a couple bottles of Thunderbird out of it or something.
we have low expectations. If
Yeah.
we get a bottle of wine, I'm good. Like,
yeah.
we won. We
Oh
won.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, if they send us a bottle of wine, I'm plugging them every show forever, every 5 minutes.
We're in, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck.
gonna pull the Ben Shapiro. And before we finish talking about that, have you tried the
Right.
You need to diversify your funds.
Right.
You know, like,
I like it.
Man.
That's great.
I think
Still working on the chairs. Don't worry.
still working on the chairs.
I'm still working on the chairs.
Well, I got the new AC.
It's
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I like
nice.
it.
Quiet.
It's quiet, nice, quiet. I'm working on the chairs. We're making progress here. Don't worry. We're making progress.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Forget about it.
Right.
Forget about it. Forget about
I did remember one thing that we were talking about last time I was here. It was about when we talk about Star Trek or whatever. I do vaguely remember that. And I forgot one of the hottest chicks that was on Star Trek.
Which one?
The Next Generation, the fucking psychic bitch.
Oh, Deanna Troy.
Deanna Troy.
Yeah, she was the one that was going out with Commander Riker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain she was probably one of the first people I jerked off to when I figured out how that works.
She's pretty hot still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a lovely woman.
I also love it because she always
Yeah.
wore she
Yeah.
basically wore tights.
Yeah.
Spandex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spandex.
Wear
all
this
the time.
wear this workout clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
All the time.
Right.
Like, that was
Oh,
her work
that-
uniform.
Yeah. She's like a personal trainer.
And no, even better, because she's a personal trainer who can read your mind, so she knows exactly what you
Right.
fucking want without you having
Right.
to say
She's
it.
looking at you going, "You're just being lazy. That does not hurt."
Oh wow, that'd be a terrible thing for a personal
That
trainer
should
to
be
have.
the worst personal trainer. You could stretch more than that. You're just being lazy.
Don't look at me like that. No, I'm not bending over. Stretch.
Stretch. You're lying. You did not eat oatmeal this morning. Funny shit, man. The worst personal trainer ever. Oh God.
I mean, I'd still let her train me for sure.
Oh yeah. She's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, "Oh, did you guys go out drinking this weekend?" You're like, "No. That was a lie." You.
Speaking of Riker, I've tried to go back through Next Gen just because some of the early episodes are kind of they're campy. They hadn't quite found their way yet, but they're still fun to go through. I tend to skip the ones whenever Riker doesn't have the beard. Like, he's not Riker without the beard.
Yeah.
I think he was like the first one to kind of like rock it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a pirate almost. He was like, "Yeah, I'm number one
Yeah.
with this number one fucking beard and this hot psychic chick."
And I will make it so.
And right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just waiting for the old man to die to get his chair. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I still get tingly. Which movie was it? I think it was the one. Where the crossover one with.
William Shatner.
Yeah.
That was a good.
When
Star Trek
Generation.
Generations.
Yeah.
Generations.
And there's that one scene where because Picard is gone, so Riker's in charge, and they've done something so where they've lowered their shields. They're completely vulnerable. They focus in on Riker, and he just goes fire. I'm getting tingly right now thinking about it. Like, it was just I don't know because he doesn't get a lot of times to shine.
No.
He's a great secondhand guy, but just that moment where he's in charge, like
When he's in charge, he's in charge, bro.
Yeah.
Like shit's gonna happen, bro.
I hated Generations. I thought it was terrible. There didn't need to be a crossover movie between the old stuff. And
It
the
was
new stuff.
expected. It was
It didn't
expected.
need
it was fan service.
It was.
It wasn't needed at all.
It was
Like,
expected. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good.
It was
time killer.
fun, whatever.
It was
but
fun.
It was not needed. It was not needed.
Well, the bad guy was the guy from fucking one.
Malcolm. something.
Yeah, from Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great movie.
great movie. Book is kind of out there. When you read the book, it's kind of like
I have.
You read?
yeah, with like things with words.
What was the last book you read? Twilight?
No,
Harry Potter?
50
no,
Shades of Grey.
no. I think it was Hustler's mail-in letters
That's
or
not
whatever.
a real book, man. That's not a real book.
Does it have pages?
Hustler's mail-in letters collection, 75 to 80.
I never thought this would happen to me.
Yeah, I was in a truck stop gas station.
You know, I tweet on the Twitter for the podcast. I keep tweeting at Stormy Daniels, asking her if her new book's gonna have pictures.
Pictures would be nice.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, right.
Pop-up book.
Right.
That was the platypus line,
Scratch-
by the way.
Scratch and sniff book. Oh,
That might be dangerous.
yeah.
That might be a little too much.
Yeah. Ooh.
Or it could be really, really good. Depends on how you look
I
at
don't know, man. I'm on the fence. Definitely a buy.
it. Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
I was talking to Monkey about it. I'm like, I don't see the attraction. He's like, dude, she's 90s porn hot. Like, that's what she is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
okay.
Well, yeah. She's like, that's like 95, 94.
But
hot.
then again, think about it. If you're fucking 60 years old and you're banging that, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You're fucking old as shit. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking this.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple $100,000.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah. Fucking.
Especially when you're sitting on billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And just cash alone,
Dude,
like
that-
not even assets. Like,
That
yeah.
check for him is like when we get like a $25 parking ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like nothing. It's like, pfft, yeah, you want $100,000? Suck my dick? Here you go.
Oh,
It's like nothing to him. It's like, hey, here you go.
I was talking to
Pay
somebody.
cash.
Yeah, don't spend it all in one place.
I was talking to somebody about how rich he is, how rich Bill Gates is. Like these people could somehow have like $100,000 in their wallet, lose the wallet, and they'd be like, "Damn it, I really like that wallet."
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
like inconceivable to us.
Right. I got to get another license.
Fuck.
Yeah, right.
No,
Oh, you see, since last time you're here, we have the picture of Trump.
I
added
see
on
that.
the wall now.
I see that. Like I told you, it took them 6 months to put it up at my job. They were like on the fence. They were like, "What are we doing?" And then I told you this guy at work. He was on perimeter, so he was bored. So he drew a picture of Trump, and it actually came out pretty good. And I was like, "This needs to be hung up." So I hung it up where his face was supposed to be. It lasted like, I don't know, 6 hours.
That's
and then,
it.
And then somebody found it and they were like, and then they put out an email, "This is not blah, 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 blah." I was like, you guys got no sense of humor.
Gotta stay professional, bro. All the time. I'm very professional at work.
Yeah, I believe that one.
I was,
you take jobs so that you can like have lunch with your friends. Like,
yeah. So
I'm on a shift where I'm with all my friends. and we all just sit around in a circle and we just bullshit all night.
it's funny. My wife was actually telling me this morning. She's like, you don't take anything fucking seriously.
Mom, why would you?
And I was like, well, yes, I do. And she's like, name one thing. And I was like, I'll get back to you.
Yeah. Let me think on this one.
I'll find one eventually.
That's right.
She told me when I was having my knee surgery, like when I came out, they have you in a little wait area,
Yeah.
like while you're coming off the meds or whatever. And I don't remember this at all. But I was so fucked up still. And I guess the little nurse chick came over and she's like, "Oh, you want some orange juice? You want a little pack of cookies?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "What kind of cookies do you want?" And I was like, apparently I looked at her and was like, "All of them?" Fuck you. And she gave me this look and my wife said, I turned around and was like, "What, you think this is a game?"
Give me all those fucking cookies.
Yeah, right?
I remember when I broke my arm and they had to like set it back in place. So they fucking shot me up, so I wouldn't feel any pain. So I was like 20 years old. I was like almost 19. So I'm laying in the fucking thing, and they come in. They're like, okay, my mom's there. So they're like, okay, we're gonna pop it back into place. So the guy comes in, and I'm fucked up, and I just look at him and I go, pop it, Billy, pop it. From fucking
Cut me, Mick, cut me.
No, from like what was that, Bloodsport or Kickboxer, where he had to fucking pop his knee back into place.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at pop it, Billy, just pop it. He popped it back into place, and then it started hurting again. And I took a swing at him, and they had the whole.
Nice.
Yeah, well, it started hurting, and
Nice.
yeah.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Yeah, usually you break something that hurts.
Yeah, but that was good. It was all right.
Krebs, have you broken any bones before?
I had my nose broken. I was drunk, and then I reset it. Actually, I think I texted you about that. I was drunk as fuck. But yeah, nose is the only thing I broke. I was out with that guy Rob, the manslaughter.
Yeah, the
Scott?
manslaughter.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to meet that guy.
No. I've taken him down. That's not the point. We hate him. We hate him for solid reasons.
Why you call it manslaughter? I mean, that's a hell of a nickname. I mean,
Well,
it ain't like, oh, it's Big Matt. Yeah, what's up, Big Matt? No.
I know.
Here's Murderface Johnson. Yeah, he sounds like a cool guy to hang out with.
Manslaughter Rob. So we had a mutual friend, Scott. It was more of Krebs' friend.
Right.
But like, there's a bunch of people on the podcast, like Sutton, like we
Yeah,
all,
a bunch of people on the podcast.
You just hadn't met him enough, but you
Yeah.
would have loved him. I mean,
I think I'd hung out with him like maybe 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Well, I guess they were at a party, and
they were all drunk.
Scott wound up drowning. And
He fell into a pool.
Yeah.
Well,
apparently
they found him in the pool.
they found him in the pool, and he had expired.
Oh my God.
Well, Rob dove in, pulled him out, actually got his heart started. So to his credit, at that point,
This was after he fucking pushed him in.
Well, he was drunk, and so Rob
Manslaughter Rob.
Pushed him in, and
threw him in.
and
to
then
like wake him up, and then walked away.
Walked away and tried to score a threesome in the hot tub with this chick he was dating, some other girl, and then realized Scott's fucking floating upside down in the pool. Yeah,
Manslaughter Rob.
manslaughter. Rob.
And the only reason he there were no charges or anything, because if you were drunk and driving, you're busted. Like you're done.
Oh, I know that story very well.
So So the only reason nothing happened.
TGK is a fine facility.
So the only you probably know that story many times over, actually. No, think about it.
Just twice.
No, well, I mean,
Personally, it's a fine facility.
No, I mean just
Shout out to TGK. Thanks for giving me that cell without the rats.
no, I meant you could probably go to where you work and find people who also had that story.
I can't really think of anybody that actually
No?
unintentionally killed somebody. No.
Oh, okay.
DUIs, yeah.
I was playing the odds here. Okay.
No. I worked with a guy that actually shot a guy and killed him because he was trying to steal his car.
Nice.
Did you went to jail for that?
He got off.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
He was an officer.
Well, yeah. Of course you're gonna get off for that. It's
Yeah, but it was up in New York, and you know how New York
Oh
is.
wow,
right?
really? That was
Yeah.
in New York.
It was in New York.
Holy shit.
Came out the house. The guy was trying to steal his car, and he fucking popped off a couple rounds, killed the guy. He got off in New York.
I didn't think that was possible in New York. I thought if you just owned a gun, you go to jail in New
Well,
York.
I guess he had a license. That's the only way I could think about it. And you know how hard even if you're law enforcement, you know how hard it is to get a concealed weapons permit in New York?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's retarded.
I've heard.
I don't even think the Pope could get one in New York.
You know how easy it is to get one in Florida?
Oh no, you just apply and that's it. Yeah.
You know how easy it was for me
Well, I don't need one, but
being a
Veteran, you get
veteran.
oh no, they probably
I walked in with my literally. I walked in with my DD-214. Said, "Here it is." They go, "Okay." They took a picture, took my fingerprints, and they're like, "We need to check for X amount of dollars, please."
right.
Okay, here.
Yeah, they probably gave you a free gun too.
2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, I had my shit in the mail.
Yeah.
Like, sweet.
Here's your free gun.
see, that scares me that a little bit that you get that as a veteran, not because I have anything against it, but because I've shot with people who the only reason they pass is because they qualified to be able to deploy was because the person next to them shot their target too. Like I've just seen really really shitty shooters. Like I don't want them to get anything fast and easy.
I've worked with some because we got to qualify every year.
Yeah.
And I work with some people, bro. They couldn't hit a broadside of a fucking barn. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me?
Well, I expect that out of the Air Force. That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, how often are you guys actually carrying weapons in combat zones?
I wasn't carrying in Iraq. We
yeah,
didn't have
see,
to.
like
Well, we had him there.
You have like a stick or something?
No, we had him there. We had him locked up, and we'd only pull him out.
To clean them?
No,
Yeah,
we
right.
don't know how to do that.
they're not trained.
No, I think I cleaned one once. I think.
They just give it to the Marine guys. Like,
Hey,
you guys
basic.
clean this for us?
No, we actually. Fuck. The Air Force actually doesn't like when the Marines come to shoot because at CADM where you shoot, they've got a rule there that if you're coming to qualify, if you get like a perfect score, they'll clean the gun for you. They don't like when Marines come because they always have to clean their fucking guns. Like they're that good.
Look at that shit-eating grin Matt has on his face.
Semper
Like,
fucking Fi.
yeah, happy birthday, my friend.
Thank
Happy
you,
birthday.
thank you,
Happy,
yes.
you earned it.
I'm also wearing the Mattis shirt today.
There you go, man.
I
Happy
got up,
birthday.
I got up early this morning.
We'll
and
get a picture later because I want that. I want that shirt too. It's awesome.
So my fat ass woke up this morning and ran 3 miles as tribute.
That's a good
So,
tribute. That's
that
it.
Was, that was my tribute this morning.
It's a great tribute.
And now I'm drinking beer.
There you go.
So-
Semper Fi, my friend.
Semper Fi.
Your Mattis shirt is perfect because, like, I love that the Marine High Command had to come out and say, please stop calling Mattis God. And then Theo goes, no.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, from far away, I thought it was Bill Murray on your shirt, dressed as like the Pope.
He thought your shirt was Ted Nugent.
Yeah, from far away, I thought.
How does Ted Nugent look like Optimus Prime?
Both you,
I was really far away.
both you need your eyes checked.
I was like, is that Ted Nugent wearing on that shirt? What the fuck?
I would wear a Ted Nugent shirt though,
how do we get on Rob the manslaughter? I forgot where we.
because I don't know, but is Rob the manslaughter? I don't know if I want. We should hang out with him.
Oh.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Dude.
He blocked me on Facebook.
And me.
And you look upset about that.
So upset.
I'm just pissed I brought him to your wedding. Like, that's a
okay.
waste.
Yeah.
At least nobody died.
So-
That's a good wedding. Your soul died when you got married, but at least you didn't like physically die. Nobody physically died.
I keep.
Your soul's dead, but everything else is good.
He's got a kid now, and I keep playing with the idea of like.
This is so horrible. This story gets worse. He
Hold
actually
on,
has
hold on.
children now.
Hold on. I actually fuck with him on occasion.
Okay, so Scott used to wear these sunglasses.
Oh yeah. Like cheap plastic hipster kind of glasses, but like before hipsters were hipsters. Like Scott wasn't a hipster, but he was kind of like he just looked like them because he.
Gay.
Well,
No, I wouldn't get it.
So anyway, Clips over here ordered like a box of 100 and had them sent to Rob.
Like different colors and shit.
Yeah.
or-
Yeah.
With a note that said "Thanks, killer." That's not even. That's not.
Jesus Christ.
No,
that's
that-
fucking terrific.
No. I've got one better. I haven't done this yet, but I'm thinking about.
He's gonna be like the sunglass murderer now. Like every time they find a body, there's a pair of cheap sunglasses on their fucking face or some shit.
No, I've got one that's even. I've got one that I haven't done yet, but I really, really want to. He had a kid not that long ago, probably maybe a year ago, and I really want to get his new address, and I want to send, like, as like a present, like water wings, and then a note that says "For when Daddy drinks."
Ooh.
I haven't done it yet.
That's good.
Yeah.
But don't just send water wings. Send like all kinds of shit, like one of those big inflatable whales and like
Floaties.
fucking the one that looks like a slice of pizza that you see Kim Kardashian laying on and shit.
Floating beer koozie.
Yeah,
floating beer koozies. You
Yeah.
know,
Is that actually a thing? Because if it's not, can we like?
Yeah.
yeah,
copyright that shit?
It pretty much is.
I think it is a thing, yeah.
Is it? Damn.
They
Okay.
beat us to it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But like send like all kinds of flotation, the life jacket.
Yeah. Kid size. Someone for the dog.
Dude, just like anything that
Hands, dog.
a fucking donut that says like Titanic on it or some shit. Fucking anything, bro.
Still not as brutal as what you said to him. Oh my god.
They're both pretty bad.
No, I kind of went off on him on Facebook, which is why he blocked me. Because, and I didn't know Scott that well, but I like Scott. Like, we had a lot of the same friends. We had a lot of mutual friends,
Right.
And we'd always wind up at the same parties and places, but we were always on different ends of the group, which
Right.
is why we never. I don't know.
Right. You're at the same place, just you know.
Like, I knew who he was. Like,
Right.
Hey Scott, how you doing? Hey man, what's going on? And then go about our business.
Right, yeah.
And he wasn't terrible. Like he was social, but not outgoing yet. So
Yeah.
he wouldn't come up to you. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was just.
But so on Facebook, I don't know exactly what he said.
You guys
but
were talking about Trump or something.
he said something on Facebook along the lines of like, you don't know what it is. You don't know what it's like to have a friend die or this and that, or someone close to you pass away. And my best friend died or some
well,
bullshit,
you
basically.
contributed to that. So
And so I just literally went off and I was like, yeah, but you fucking killed him. So how the fuck can you feel bad about that?
Right.
You feel bad for killing your own friend? Am I supposed to feel pity for you because you killed him?
Right.
And
And you're like, take down your picture because ever since he died, he's had like the same profile picture
of him and Scott.
And Scott died in 2012, so it's been the same fucking picture forever.
Yeah, and then after my little tirade, I commented again. I was like, you should take your fucking picture down.
Yeah.
It's a fucking disgrace.
Yeah, it is.
And it was.
And then you sent it to me, and then I told you what to say next because he had just had a kid. I'm like, oh, say this because he already blocked me. So
Krebs is your writer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Krebs is your writer.
We tag teamed him.
Ooh, see this?
I spice the meat. That's what I do.
That's it. You just throwing the adobo on it, baby.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's it.
So I'm so glad I screenshot it.
I did
'cause,
too.
Yeah.
And you sent it to me. Yeah.
I sent it to a couple people, but because within like I don't know 10 minutes, it was all deleted and I was blocked.
Fuck him. Jesus Christ.
No, but the
But
last,
you know what? I would, dude, what the fuck, bro?
No, but the last line was great because he like named his son his middle name son his son's middle name is Scott. So he like named me after him.
Awesome. History will repeat itself.
Well, and so I was like, Matt, say this. So Matt posted it, and it says, by the way, what the fuck? What is this? The Lion King Circle of Life? Take one Scott out, bring one Scott in. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I did that.
yeah, we've got it saved.
Golden. Golden. I love it. That's fucking great.
This is so not where I thought this was gonna go.
Yeah, no, whatever.
Whatever. Just ride with it.
You-
Krebs.
I had no problem with it.
His ears perked
This
up.
is why we bring you. We have no idea. RoboCop drop gun. I mean, come on. Like,
Hey, you know.
it's still fucking funny to me.
It was supposed to be a side note. You're just like, yeah, manslaughter, Rob, and his ears perked up like manslaughter.
yeah.
Fuck.
What the fuck? Yeah, dude. Like, it's not like, oh, hey, it's Big Red. Oh, it's, bearded Krebs. No, it's manslaughter, Rob. I want to hang out with that fucking guy. Never. Especially no pool parties around that guy.
Yeah, right. That guy's banned from all pool parties.
Yeah. Anything that has to do with water. Hey, you want to come on my boat? No.
No.
And Venetian pool, half the beaches.
Bro, and even one of those little kiddie pools that are like $10.
Now I remember
It's
why. You
not
asked,
worth it.
No.
you asked
I don't
me.
even want to around a hose.
You asked me if I broke a bone. No, Rob broke my nose.
Oh yeah, that's why we started talking about
Yeah, and not in an angry way, but when Rob gets drunk, he just hurts people. Obviously.
Hurts people. You're lucky you got off with a broken nose. He fucking killed a guy.
No,
You're lucky, bro. Come on.
no. We were
He
like
could have pushed your thing like in the movies, your fucking nose into your brain and shit, like Steven Seagal does, and all
we
those
were
fucking.
we were
movies.
drunk. That's actually hard to do, but apparently, but
Well, it's easy for him.
But we were drunk. We were drunk as fuck, and his girlfriend was driving back from some party, and he just like starts punching me. He's just a punchy guy, so he starts punching me. So I'm punching back, and then before I know it, like I'm not really into it because he's the kind of guy like if he's drunk, he's gonna be violent. He just does it, and he's full on throttle, and he's not thinking. And it takes you a minute to go, oh, this is a thing. Holy shit, okay. So he
What a mood killer.
yeah.
Who the fuck wants to?
He's the kind of guy that, like, after a party, he would shake your hand, hey, yeah, I see you, and then headbutt you for no reason. Like, that's the kind of guy he was.
That's not cool.
No, it's not
friends.
fun, though.
That's
It's
not.
like-
That's
No, it's
not
not.
fun.
It's not.
That's
But-
not fun. What?
It's not fun.
Yeah, that's like.
And what's really fucked up is up until that point, you had a great night with him. You had a fun time. So it's like, whoa, where did this fucking come
See,
from?
I like to get drunk and smile and
Yeah.
Right.
tell bartenders to sit on my face.
Exactly.
Like,
No, I'm not gonna fucking be like, hey man, punch you in the face.
But I'll do it in a funny way, like, hey girl, sit on my face.
yeah. Oh, he's so
You're
funny.
You're not gonna sit on my face.
Sure.
No. Okay.
She would roll her eyes, but the girl at the end of the bar was laughing. You're like, well, so how you doing?
Yeah. You spread the wealth.
Hey girl,
See,
what's your name is?
Right. You see where it goes, but I'm not fucking trying to get physical while I'm drinking. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no.
Unless
Yeah.
it's in bed.
But yeah, so he
I'm not trying to hurt nobody.
No.
That's way too much effort. It's way too much work.
Right. Right. I don't like to. I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight either.
I don't
I'm
want to
old,
fight,
man. I'm
old,
old.
bro. I'm old. We're getting to that age where we can just start carrying a gun or a knife, and
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's like that scene from Indiana Jones where the dude's got the fucking sword,
That's
just
it.
flailing it all around,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Harrison
yeah,
Ford's
yeah,
like looking around. He's like,
Fuck this.
Fuck this.
Boom. Right.
Do you know how that scene happened? He was supposed to fight him, but he was like sick and he had diarrhea. He was like, I don't want to do this. He just did it, and then
It worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Because that's what I would do. Oh, you want some?
no, I don't.
You want right in your leg, just to fucking be like, oh, why'd you shoot me, man? Because I don't want any.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
Now go away.
So yeah, Rob broke my nose, and then
You got off easy.
well, and then I think he started to like kind of choke me out a little bit, and I'm like tapping the driver. I'm like, okay, this is not fun anymore. And then he freaks out. He opens the door of the car when we stop, and he just bolts, and he ends up running like 3 miles to get back home. And so I'm sitting in the car. She's driving back to the house because it's the only because we couldn't find him. He just disappeared off into nowhere.
All right.
We found out later that he
Does he have tags on him or something?
no, no, but he was so drunk that when he finally like hobbled home, no, the police picked him up and brought him back. He was hobbling home because apparently he decided that the fastest way to get home was to go through the sewers. So he finds a sewer grate and tries to pull it up, but they've got like a bungee thing on it, and he like pulled it up, put his foot in to hold it, and it bungeed down and fucking slammed his foot and fucking broke.
What the guy think he is, a Ninja Turtle?
That's what we said the next morning. What the fuck do you think you are, Ninja Turtle? Like that was the entire thing. So then we're driving back.
Donatello.
Well, I saw this one thing that was pretty funny. It was the Ninja Turtles, right? So Splinter's there. He's like, all right, boys, crime's happening, so you guys got to go out there. And the Ninja Turtles are like, all right. And then Splinter goes, but you have to take your other brother. And they're like, oh, do we, Master Splinter? They're like, yes, he needs to learn the ways. So then you see on the next one, it's like, okay, come on, Picasso. And it's like this turtle that's all fucked up. It's like he's like walking on like 2 legs and like the shells on his head. He looked all fucked up.
His eye falling off.
Yeah, bro, this shit was fucking hilarious.
I think I've seen this.
It was like, come on, Picasso. And it's like, all, and you look, and he goes, I'm a ninja.
Look what I can do.
Right. It was like, come on, Picasso. I'm a ninja. And it was like all fucked up looking. I was like, I was dying laughing about that. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's fucking hilarious.
So it is. I find it because I gotta see this.
I need beer. I need beer.
I'm on it.
We take a break?
Beer. Yeah, let's take a break. Let's get a beer break. Beer break.
Oh, Alger's just.
And we're back. See, Krebs isn't ready. So
Craps party foul.
here's okay. So, give me your take. What's your take on the Florida election results?
Let's see. Well, I did like a mixed bag. Okay, so yes, I voted for Rick Scott
Whatever.
Why?
Whatever.
because
No,
he bought my vote after Irma because he gave me a $1,500 check.
Fair enough.
Thank you, FEMA.
Hey,
So he got my vote. I was like, yeah, he handled this shit pretty good. So, and he gave me free money. He basically gave me a paycheck. I was like,
Yeah.
all right. So he bought my vote.
You know what I thought was hilarious about it? So we had 12 amendments for the state of Florida.
I voted.
12 amendments.
and generally they don't pass shit.
This is the state.
took
that,
him like 2 or 3 times to get gay marriage through.
Yeah, this is
like-
the state that doesn't pass. That we don't pass shit for
No,
amendments.
No, we don't.
11 amendments passed. 11
Well,
out
there
of the 12.
some of them were good, like the victims' rights one.
I don't know about that.
No, dude, that was Amendment 6.
Oh, that's the one that I think
But-
Kelsey Grammer was actually coming
Right,
out for.
I'm not sold on it.
No, I'm sold on it because it gives victims more rights. Like you could go to the parole hearings and say, "No, this motherfucker fucked up my family." You know, it gives you more rights when you go to court and stuff like that. It gives you a lot more rights. So I was all about that shit. I was like, you know what? Yes, I'm voting for that. And I don't know if you know the backstory about Kelsey Grammer.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, his
If you
his
don't-
sister,
Actually, go ahead.
well,
Explain-
his
tell us the
sister
story.
used to work at like a restaurant. Like I guess this was like back in the 70s or whatever.
Yeah.
So she got off of work. She got kidnapped, raped, abducted, and murdered. And they didn't catch the killer for like a while. And they finally caught him. And Kelsey Grammer goes to that fucking shit all the time. And then his dad died when he was real young because somebody did a home invasion
Yeah.
and killed his dad. So Kelsey Grammer, he's been through some shit, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Beast.
And he's a good
Yeah.
actor too. I like him. He's, he's
Yeah.
Slideshow Bob. He's Frasier, man.
He's Gary the Rat, and no one's ever seen this fucking show. This cartoon. It's amazing because it's just him being an asshole. He's a dick. He curses, but he's voicing a guy. Okay,
It's like BoJack Horseman.
but this is like 10 plus years. This is way before BoJack Horseman. It's like before it. You know, it's
Right.
like, but the way it starts out is great because he's Gary the Rat. He's a lawyer, but nobody else is a rat. Everybody else is just a normal human. But the entire show starts out where he's just so evil. He's such a douche. He just turns into a rat. So he's sitting there watching TV, and he suddenly turns into a rat, and he goes, "Oh shit, what the hell?" Like, and it only got 1 season, but the show was fucking hysterical, and you can't find it anywhere now. But it's his voice, so it's him being a douche. You want to hear him be a douche.
Oh, look.
You also wanted him to be Beast. Like,
I feel
He
like
is Beast. That's right.
I feel like you're getting better at the phone thing because now I see You got the screen's not cracked, and you're pulling it up.
My screen's never been cracked.
Getting ready to Google it.
No,
like-
I'm not Googling it. I'm going on this app to see.
IMDb.
You have an app.
I have an app.
IMDb.
You know how to use apps.
Gary the
So you need to start listening to the fucking
Rat.
show. And while you're there, go tag fucking Schnebley's Winery.
Gary the Rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only person that's a rat in that show.
One season, 2003.
Yeah.
Gary the Rat.
He's like right after Frasier, I think.
Yeah, you can fucking. I got it. It's
But
got a 7.0 rating. It's got to be good.
But yeah, so 11 amendments passed the state of Florida.
Well,
What the fuck? That's wild.
I voted for the no offshore drilling. I don't go to the beach that often, but when I do go to the beach, I don't want to see a fucking oil rig, fucking Verizon.
We've already established that neither of our eyesights are that good, so you wouldn't see shit. Don't worry about it.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to see. Right, I got Optimus Prime on my shirt. That's Ted Nugent. Right. I'm like, no, it's Optimus Prime. But who the fuck wants to see an oil rig? You know, you're going to have lunch at fucking Black Point. Like, oh, look at that oil rig. You know,
You're not gonna see
Event Horizon, whatever.
They're not going to be that close. It'll be like miles out.
But still, you don't want that fucking oil, and we got enough garbage floating in the water. You want more shit?
I'm saying we already got red tide, bro. Fuck it.
No, I voted against that. I can't have.
What is red?
I voted.
I'm not gonna lie. I voted no for all of it.
I voted to save the Greyhounds.
I didn't.
You voted
You're
against.
such a dick.
You voted against felons getting the right to vote.
No. I actually.
I voted for
it.
that. I voted for that because
I know people who are good people.
Right.
Yeah,
I voted
yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
Okay.
I voted for that because, you know, it states in there specifically if you're a murderer,
You're not getting them back.
sorry, manslaughter, Rob, you're not going to vote ever again. And then, like, and if you're a child molester, you're not voting anywhere, anytime.
Well, like, I had never really considered anything about being, a felon and getting your rights back or anything until my mother-in-law.
That was me.
Because my mother-in-law,
It's
just
you.
Yeah.
she just got clemency for hers. So she just got her voting rights back and everything. It was a huge ordeal, and it took her forever to fucking get it done. And she was.
And she's
constantly-
not a horrible person, I'm sure.
No, she's finally getting her life together and
Right.
doing good things. She's
So
going back
I
to
was
school.
for that.
No, it's exactly why I was for that because I was like, you know what, she's
I'm for
fixed
that.
herself. I mean, she was going to school. The main reason she got it was because she's trying to go into nursing.
Mm-hmm.
So she started going to school again, and she got into a nursing program.
Right.
And then she realized that like, oh, when I go, I'm not going to be able to get my license when I finish school because of this fucking felony shit.
Right.
So she filed for clemency, and it took her, I think, like a year and a half.
That's
So-
pretty fast for the state of Florida.
Yeah, no, I was actually impressed with that. But still,
Yeah.
like, she had been convicted of the felony probably almost 20 years ago. Like,
You're an
Yeah,
entirely, you're an entirely different person.
like
now.
she's fixed herself. She's
I'm all
changed
for,
her life,
I'm
and she's
for
served her
that.
time.
And
So-
I'm for that. I'm for that. So I saved the Greyhounds. I'm for that. I'm for
Fuck-
victims.
Yeah, you're saving the Greyhounds, but then you're fucking everybody's pocket, bro.
Explain, because I don't know what's going on.
People are making money on Greyhounds.
Yeah, but they treat the dogs like shit, bro. And you have a dog. You're a dog.
I
lover.
love my dog.
All right,
How do you know they get treated like shit?
bro. You ever seen the fuck? They did like secret footage of the kennels and shit, dude. Those dogs get treated like shit, man.
Maybe some of them, maybe
And
not
some
all
of
of
them-
them.
and
There's
when
gonna
they
be some
don't-
of them that are gonna be treated
No,
like God.
No.
Well, if they win,
Yeah. What about Picasso Greyhound? You know, I mean,
well, that's
you
not
want-
his fault. He's got an extra chromosome. I don't know.
Picasso Greyhound. You know, come on, man.
And
Poor guy.
and sometimes you're Michael Vick's dog, and that's
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So no,
But then you get to host a morning TV show.
the dog.
Yeah.
I think Michael Vick is on like NFL Network or some shit.
Yeah, like, we forgave him already for that.
He got clemency. He can vote.
Yeah, no, I voted for the felons getting their rights back.
Yeah,
which is funny because I've seen everyone on Facebook now like, oh yeah, Democrats are going to win now because all these felons are going to go against them.
That's not true. You know how many
know that?
And I think
you know how many inmates I know in prison that are like, yeah, Trump. I'm like, okay. You why? Wanna why? Because they're stock market fraud. They're,
Yeah,
fucking,
right?
they're bank robbers and like fucking all kinds of.
Yeah.
Even the cocaine guys were like, yeah, Trump. Fuck that. And, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, shit.
It's funny because I tried to explain it to somebody on Facebook. They were like, "Yeah, Democrats are going to win outstanding
not.
next election because felons are getting their rights back." And I was like,
Yeah, but
it's probably a 50-50 split on that. Like,
but they also have to get off their ass and go apply for it.
yeah,
This isn't like, oh, you're gonna just get your rights back. It doesn't work that way. They're like, oh, you're out of prison, you got your rights back. No, it doesn't work that way. You actually have to like submit.
apply, yeah.
Right. So how many people are gonna be like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, and just be happy that they're out of prison? But there's a lot of people that they want their suffrage back. They want that be able to vote.
But that's like saying that like we should have
You said a really big word.
suffrage.
That's the nickel word of the day.
That is really
He said
outside
the
of your
secret
character.
word.
That's the nickel word of the day.
Every time you hear it, scream real loud.
But hey, Corky, Jerry, it's Cowboy Dan. What was the chick?
Make a look a high, make
Make
a
a
hidey,
hidey
hidey
ho.
ho.
What was the chick?
We had a short about this.
Yeah.
What was the chick's name? Slutty Ann or something? It's Slutty Ann.
I seriously doubt in a kid's show. She was
Whatever
slutty.
her fucking name was.
I remember her though. She was cute as fuck. I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. She looked like one of the fucking B-52 chicks with the
Yeah.
big fucking hair and shit. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. Rock Lobster.
Nah, it's not as good.
I like Rock Lobster.
Nobody likes Rock Lobster.
Everybody loves Rock Lobster.
I like rock. Yeah, I can't
Everybody
talk.
likes Love Shack better.
Love Shack is awesome.
Yes, we do love. Yeah,
but
that's-
I do like
Tin Roof, Rusted.
I know, but I like the Rock Lobster.
He's got
Doom, 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 doom,
He's
doom,
got himself a
doom.
car. It's as big as a whale.
It's about to
there goes a
sell.
narwhal.
Yeah, there it goes a narwhal. Ruff, ruff, ruff. I'm like, what? I'm pretty sure narwhals don't bark, but whatever.
So yeah,
Have you ever seen one?
In a book.
I don't believe they're real. I think it's a giant troll by scientists. Because I have never seen one in person.
I saw one, like, it was on, there was like a trail of them, and they were stuck in some ice, and it was in fucking Antarctica or some shit, and they were using their tusks to, like, fucking break the ice and shit.
How the fuck are those things gonna be real, but unicorns aren't real?
Well, maybe they evolved into the narwhal, so nobody could see them.
Maybe.
man, fuck the land. I'm going back in the ocean.
That's it.
I was reading something. These scientists wrote this thing. The reason that because eyes evolved, that they know eyes evolved before legs did, because fish wouldn't have gone to explore the land
They couldn't see it.
if they didn't see it. So that was that. The evolution of eyes is the reason that land animals evolved.
Sure.
And I was like, okay,
I'll go with that. Whatever.
I
Fine.
think whatever, bro. Earth is flat.
Yeah. I saw one where they go, it was like they made the Earth like look like a donut, and they're
Yeah,
like
this-
the Earth is not flat. It looks like a donut because that's where everybody's socks go. They do laundry or some shit.
The Earth is flat, man.
I don't know.
I saw proof that makes me believe it now.
You're in a plane. You can see the curvature of the Earth.
I saw a guy. He was on a plane and he held the level perfectly up, and it was perfectly level. How can you get that if it's not flat?
All right, Matt. Never mind.
I'm just gonna wait till this is
I
done.
had this argument with a guy at work, and
I have
he's
nothing to add
and
right
I'm
now.
like, dude, no, no. He's like, no, man, for real, the Earth be flat, man. Finally, man, it's science, it's science. I'm like, no, it's not.
And also no.
All right.
Did you ask him how to explain how satellites work
I,
and GPS? And like, there's this network that bounces back and forth, and the reason we have satellites is because the curvature of the Earth.
I was
and
just so in shock that he was so animate about this that I just didn't know what to say.
which is really funny because if you look out, we're the only flat one because
Right.
the sun's round, the moon's round,
Right.
Everything's
round.
Every other planet in the
Right.
universe is round.
right.
We're
but
the flat ones.
We're the flat guys, right? So I was just like for once I didn't have anything to fucking say. I just looked at him like, you're fucking stupid. There's no way.
There's nowhere smart that conversation's gonna go. There's no point to even engage in.
No, it was just like, okay, I'm gonna go over here now.
Dude I work with, his cousin is super into like all these conspiracy theories, and because she's a truth seeker. So
Well, I like. I don't know
So-
if you guys
so
listen to Coast to Coast and shit like that.
chemtrails, Earth is flat,
Well,
interdimensional child molesters hanging out in pizza parlors in DC. Like, she's in on it, bro. She's fucking in.
well, there's lost my train of thought.
We need to get her on the podcast.
No, but I listen to like Coast to Coast with George Norrie. I listen to that at work.
You listen to that, but you won't listen to the fucking show?
Okay.
God damn it, dude.
How about you just listen to your shows that you're on?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. So before.
Oh, I do that
Okay.
because
So
it's about me.
okay. Before.
Do you jerk off too?
Yes,
Because I do.
all day
yeah.
because it's about me.
I listen to us when I do my cardio. All right. So before
It's
you
actually
leave
not
here.
a bad idea.
Yeah. Before you leave here, we're gonna download Spotify on your phone. And
I have
set you
it.
up. Oh, you have it. Okay.
I have everything.
So okay. So we're gonna
right.
make sure you know how to listen to the show.
I know how to
before you
listen
leave.
to the show.
the
see,
last show you didn't.
Yeah, the last show you
No,
did.
I got it all down pat now.
the last show you barely
I
even
only
had a
want to
text
listen.
message.
Right. Right. I've evolved.
Do you know how to watch porn on the phone?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. It's easier than watching porn.
It is.
Yeah. See.
But
okay.
you know, I got my X video link, so
There you go.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gotta have the vid link.
Yeah.
Pornhub, RedTube.
Yeah. All that good stuff.
Which one's your favorite?
X videos.
The XNXX or whatever.
Yeah, X videos does it for me.
I like that one, but the thing I find about that one is there's a lot of like family oriented videos.
I do not like that because
It's
just the
fucking
title. The
yeah.
title alone fucks me up.
Yeah, I'm like
stepmother fuck stepson. I'm like, no, no,
stepson fuck
yeah,
stepdaughter
I'm
while
like,
dad watches.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, no.
brother fuck sister. Like
Ah.
there's a lot of that shit on there.
It's so horrible too. Just and you look and you're like, oh man, that chick's hot, and then you look at the title and it's like, oh, I don't
yeah,
know.
like I can't even do this.
No,
like,
that's why I go to I click on the Latino one,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just like, big booty puta in Hialeah sucks off cop. I'm like, yeah, that looks good.
So incest is bad.
yeah. There's a lot of like incest.
I'm clearing my history. Hold on.
So like if you go to that one, like the front page, if you don't do like a search or like
Right, yeah,
filter
yeah.
it out,
I do
like,
the search.
The
No.
Like the first couple videos,
Yeah,
like the
no.
first page is full of, like
Horrible.
incest shit.
Yeah,
You're like,
horrible.
and
Just-
it's obviously not real incest, but like,
but still, just
I
the
hope,
name.
I hope
Fuck.
not.
No. I go. That's why I go to the categories, and it'll be like
Yeah.
blonde. Let me click on blonde, and it's like, oh, blonde whore from bar fucks bartender. I'm like, all right, that sounds good.
Yeah,
you
right?
know, normal shit. Not like, oh,
So-
stepdad.
Incest is bad. Has anyone told like Alabama? I mean,
well, I think they've all been told. They just don't care.
Right. I'm pretty sure they amended something over there when they voted.
Yeah, right.
As long as it's not your first cousin, you're okay.
Do you know who the blowjob queen is? The blowjob queen?
No.
Really?
No. Do we know her?
Well, I don't.
She lives
know.
on the ridge?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
what's she doing now?
Put her on the show.
She quit. She quit doing porn because it was her and her husband that were doing porn.
Oh, the blonde chick. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
blonde
her.
girl.
Yeah.
And her husband was hung like a fucking horse,
Oh.
and it was funny because
And
he,
she'd bring friends, and he'd fuck her friends, and
yeah.
she started having kids. That's why she stopped. Yeah.
They stopped doing porn because I think they were having kids or whatever.
Okay.
But it was funny because her husband was a Marine, and one of the first videos they put out, like it's them and because they started the whole like amateur porn
Okay.
revolution. Like
Right.
that was them.
Right.
They started
Yeah.
that because it was like low production stuff. It was them with a
Right.
camcorder.
And
Like,
that's it.
Yeah.
I would send their videos to girlfriends like, okay, this is how you suck a dick.
yeah, because like I said, he was hung like a horse, and she would take all of it and then stick her
And she
tongue out
was
like his
gr-
balls
Yeah, she was
at the
great.
same time. Like
Oh, that's
he
a
had-
keeper.
He had like this fucking like 9-10 inch cock, like,
Jesus.
and she would take it all. And
She's
then,
taking it all.
like no problem either. Not like
That's a-
but like
Heather,
like
Heather I Deep Throat. That's
yeah,
your name.
it was
yeah.
ideepthroat.com. It was Heather. Damn it, what was her last name? Heather.
She didn't need one.
I don't remember her last name, but yeah, but when you go to the XXN, you can search it, and there's all her shit there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Amazing.
She would make like how-to videos and shit.
Oh.
Where she had like these 2-foot fucking dildos, and she's taking the whole thing in her mouth, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's a
And
bad bitch.
And she's not.
That's a bad bitch.
And she's not struggling.
Oh.
You're like, what the fuck?
That's a bad bitch, bro. She's a sword swallower.
Yeah,
We take her to fucking
It was so funny though because
Venice Beach and fucking have her swallow dildos on fire.
Yeah, but she'd always have like her friends come over and they'd have like blowjob competitions with her husband, like to see how much of the cock they could take.
Ugh.
And the other girls, they'd try really hard. They'd get like a little more than halfway.
Admirable effort.
Yeah, and she'd be like, no, like this. And then she'd like,
That's a bad bitch.
and you're like, fuck.
She's
Damn.
she had evolved.
Heather
to,
Harmon.
Heather Harmon.
That was her name.
She
That was her
had
name.
evolved to not have a gag reflex.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome, girl.
And she was hot. And she did anal.
Oh, she's the total package.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'll put her on my health insurance now.
Yeah, right?
And she doesn't have to choke on a 9-inch dick.
She might like that.
I think she'd appreciate it.
Now I'm curious, like, what is she doing now? Like, what?
I don't know.
Probably
Does
works
she-
at Walmart or something.
But I know her husband was a Marine because one of the first videos they put out was in base housing, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, "That's fucking base housing. I know it is." And then it was funny because then, like on the desk, there's a picture of Homeboy in his blues, like kind of like in the background, and you're like,
Oh, that's funny.
because apparently he was still enlisted when this happened,
Oh.
and
You
rumor
can't
is
do
that
that.
you can't do that. Rumor is he got in trouble for it because they followed it back, found him,
Oh,
and
no.
kicked him out, and then they we're like, fuck it, we're doing porn now.
Okay.
And yeah,
And now he makes probably more money.
probably.
They're probably all retired. They're probably just like hanging out.
They're
But-
probably not doing shit, just making like money off the residuals. Like,
Oh, I'm sure, but I guarantee. But
So you got like a dishonorable discharge because of that?
I don't
shit?
know. I have no idea. I don't know how accurate that is, but I know for a fact he was a Marine because you
Right.
can see it in the video. I saw. I have firsthand witnessed
Right.
it. It's like her. She walks into like an office with like a desk and a computer, and it's like point of view camera, like he's
Yeah.
holding it,
Yeah.
and like she takes off her little bikini and
Nice.
starts blowing him and shit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
he pulls his cock
that's
out,
the
and you're like,
exact video I've sent to
yeah.
girlfriends.
And you look at it, and you're like, God damn! And he whips this fucking
Monster
this
dong.
monster dong out, and then in the background in the top left, there's a picture of him and his blues the whole time. But you're not paying
I'm
attention
gonna
to
have
that
to go.
because
I'm gonna have to go back and see that because I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
yeah, it's there.
That's hilarious.
But yeah. So rumor is that he got kicked out because of that. But
Wow.
and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how factual that part is. But that was definitely shot in base housing
That's awesome.
in North Carolina in Slocum base housing because I
Oh.
have been there.
Ah,
I know
okay.
exactly because they're all
Right.
cookie cutter houses.
Yeah, they're all
That
the
is-
same shit.
Yeah, that was fucking Slocum housing.
That's
Nice.
That's funny.
Good man.
Yeah.
Semper Fi. Happy birthday to him too.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
Yuck, kill.
Yeah,
Get some
that's right.
Hey Matt, what's your favorite color?
green.
Hey,
You know what makes the grass grow?
blood,
That's right. God damn it. Fuck yeah.
blood, blood, blood.
Ah, beautiful.
Except you went to the desert, so I don't know how that's gonna work out too well. But
What?
Blood still makes grass go, man.
okay, so there's
There is actually grass there. We have it flown in. I spent 6 months in Iraq. It was the weirdest fucking thing ever because it's just desolate. There's nothing on there. It's fucking God's litter box. But the action,
God's litter box.
it's hot. It's
So now I'm just thinking about God sitting on a desk knocking
Taking it-
over,
taking
knocking
it.
over glasses.
I just see him taking a shit over there. Like there's my litter box.
he half-assedly buries that shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, there
those are dunes. Those are dunes. Nobody will know. Those are dunes. A lot of fucking dunes around here, man. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
But then you got people fucking boarding off of them, off of God's shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you know what we used to do? So we had these things called hazes, right? And a haz, the Russians built them, right? Because the Russians were fighting Afghanistan forever.
Yeah, for like
So they looked like giant igloos, right?
okay,
And they were made out of like, I think it was like concrete and sand mixture.
Okay.
They looked like sand igloos.
like Adobe.
Yeah, they looked like sand igloos, but supposedly they could take 1,000-pound bomb, right? Anyway, they were huge, and they would park jets inside of them, right?
Mhm.
That's what they were used for. The idea was that the jet would turn up inside of there, get ready to launch,
Right.
and launch right on the runway and go. Well, so we would sneak out in the middle of the night, and we had cooler lids that we took that were broken, and we would climb up the top of these fucking things and
just
just
slide down?
And we called it has sledding.
That sounds like fun.
Oh man, when you landed, it hurt because it was like almost a 90-degree fucking
Oh,
drop, like
shit.
at the last like foot or so. So you'd hit tree
Oh.
or hit sand, but
So
one guy.
were they like all abandoned and shit?
No, we were using them.
Oh,
for our because we took
we
over.
were using our shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were using them for our jets.
Oh,
They
did they
were-
work?
Yeah.
yeah. They
Yeah.
just park them in there and
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were using them for our shit. Because okay, so I went to Al Assad, which was like the big air base that
It's
Saddam had.
wonderful this time of year.
It's not. It's fucking terrible. Every fucking day of every year there. In the summer, we had a thermometer.
Where you going for your honeymoon? Beirut's nice.
We had a fucking thermometer we put on a 2x4 and stuck outside in the shade. And in the shade, in the middle of summer, it still got to 120.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. And then it snowed while I was there too. Snow fell from the sky in the desert,
Okay.
and then it landed on the dirt, immediately melted, and then you're walking around in fucking mud,
Awesome.
sand mud.
This is beautiful.
It was fucking disgusting.
It sounds
Oh,
like
it was
Bro,
terrible.
this sounds like a great experience.
It was so fucking miserable. Like
Ugh.
it was snowing, and like you're still wearing, the same clothes you were wearing when it was 100 degrees out because it's still fucking hot.
right.
Like it was miserable. But anyways, so
God's litter box.
yeah, right. Fuck. Like. So yeah, we took over Al Assad. We blew the whole place up.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
There you go.
It used to be Saddam's like show off base.
Right.
So he had the whole thing irrigated and shit, and there used to be grass everywhere. And we went in there and blew the fuck out of that place.
We're just like, you know what? Fuck this. We're gonna fucking turn this shit into fucking glass.
yeah. And then the first thing we did was cut off the fucking irrigation, and then like a week later, the grass all was not just died, but it was sand again.
No,
like,
within a week.
yeah,
3 days,
Yeah,
it
within
was
like a
over.
week, it was desert had reclaimed that shit.
Yeah. Fuck. Jesus Christ, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck them.
Yeah. But why don't you just take over the base and use their shit?
We did.
Why'd you turn off the water?
We turned off the irrigation.
Oh, okay. So, but why? Then now you got more garbage to step on.
Why are we gonna irrigate it? Why? We were there for fucking mission accomplishment, bro. Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency.
All
No
right.
wasted resources.
All right. Divert the water somewhere else,
I don't know, man.
like to the showers or something. Yeah.
We didn't have showers.
Oh, well. Then-
Well, I take that back. We had portable showers when I got towards the end.
okay.
They had because when I first got there, we were using bottles of water.
Oh, great.
I rigged up. Well, me and a couple guys rigged up a system where we drilled holes into the top of like water bottles,
Right.
and you fill the water bottle. And we had a whole rope system so that it would pulley,
Right.
so that you could stand under it and pull it, and it
Right.
would drop on you, and then you'd close. And
Right.
Yeah.
Like
but-
MASH.
Yeah. But then towards the end of that deployment, they actually brought in like these trailers.
How nice.
Oh, dude, it was so nice. We had fucking hot running water. Well, sometimes it was hot.
Well,
If you were one of the first ones to get in there in the morning,
you're good.
you could get about a minute and a half of warm water.
Oof.
It was nice.
That's nice.
It was real nice.
That's a treat.
Oh yeah, it was.
That's a treat.
And they had toilets in there too. They had like 2 or 3 toilets.
Oh, nice.
So like everyone woke up early as fuck, so that way they could try to be the one to get the warm water, and then you could take a shit because otherwise you were using a porta potty.
Ugh.
And dude, it
Just-
doesn't matter how clean that shit is
It's a porta potty.
in 120-degree weather.
It's a porta
It doesn't
potty.
fucking matter.
No,
Like
it's a porta potty.
and you're just sitting in that fucking thing, sweating bullets, trying to shit. Your
It's-
ass is full of shit,
it-
literally shit and sweat, and it's the grossest thing. You cannot get clean. And
it's
then-
like you're
and as
shitting in a sauna.
Yeah, yeah. And as you're wiping your ass clean, you're putting sand in there, and it's just like,
I've been in a porta potty towards the end of my deployment. And I'm reading, and it says and on the wall it said something like, for a good blowjob from a redhead, call this number. I'm like, that's funny. Why do I know that number? I wrote this 6 months ago. Holy shit!
it's funny though now because
Wow.
every time I go into a porta potty, I swear to God, I have flashbacks of Iraq, and I'm like, where's
Yeah.
my rifle? Where'd I put my rifle?
Oh
'Cause-
shit.
Well, 'cause, yeah, no, you have
Yeah.
you have
Right.
your stuff out there every time
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
You have to take it with you.
I
into
got
the-
you. Yeah,
the
I
porta
got
potty.
you.
Yeah, so you set it all down, and,
Right.
and there's not a whole lot of space.
Right.
You kind of hope you don't put it in a pile of piss.
Right.
It-
Yeah. I got you.
So like every time I go into one now, I'm like, fuck, what'd I do with my rifle? Oh wait, I'm good.
That's good.
That was years ago.
Ugh.
Yeah, my deployment was a bit different than yours. We had massage therapists. They did our laundry. I haven't actually read my enlistment contract, but I think on there somewhere it says that we can't be anywhere without open bar.
What the?
Not really, but no,
Well, they did our laundry for us too.
This fucking
Actually.
guy right here, bro.
We had laundry days. We had to turn our laundry in because there was a whole unit for that, and then you had to fill out a ticket, and then you had to put it in a bag and tie the bag. And if your bag came untied and your shit got lost, oh fucking well, goodbye. Get more.
damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually got yelled at because of laundry because I had I'd gotten promoted to E4, but they hadn't told me. And I no they told me it was gonna happen, but they didn't tell me when. So I'm sitting there fucking E3, and they're like, you're out of regs, right? I'm like, why? Like, cause you're E4. I'm like, okay, why didn't you tell me before? It took me like a week to like get that shit sewed on.
While you were deployed?
Yeah. And by the way, I'm actually technically a Tuskegee Airman because they retired.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Wait.
You know Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah, right.
No, they. I think it was 341 or 342. It was a squadron that they had retired after World War II.
It was the Black Squadron, bro.
racist, but also yes.
I'm being
He's
racist.
Native American, bro.
That's not black.
He's Native American. He's minority though, bro.
I know. Technically, according to the U.S. government, I am a minority. You know,
This fucking guy's a Tuskegee Airman. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, because they needed
they needed
Indians. No.
They needed to diversify.
Yeah.
No, they
You got in from you know what? Affirmative action.
Affirmative action.
It worked for Krebs.
It works for Krebs.
I'm a Tuskegee Airman. Affirmative action. Good job, buddy.
I'm like 80 times more native than fucking.
You're like
Elizabeth Warren.
yeah.
He's a fucking red tail.
Oh, okay. So on the last podcast, I talked about.
Wasn't a bad movie.
I talked about my. You remember Celebrity Deathmatch? You got to remember Celebrity
That
Deathmatch.
was the
Oh
best
fuck
shit.
yes.
Oh yes. Okay, so
That was
this
the
is
best.
this is my idea. You ready
Okay.
for this? It needs to come back, and this
Okay.
is the episode I want.
Okay.
I want Elizabeth Warren
Okay.
versus Andrew Jackson.
Because you can hate Trump all you want. He could never even equal Andrew Jackson's numbers of killing Native Americans.
But how
there
great
aren't
is-
enough left.
Because you think about it, it's really funny because because we're gonna accept the fact that she's Native American. So if that's true, Andrew Jackson's gonna hate her.
With the he's gonna hate her with the passion of Christ.
Yeah.
And then after the match is over, her DNA results like sort of like fall from the sky, and he goes, "Oh, that's a shallow victory."
Yeah, right. It could be great.
Yes.
I think that would be hilarious. That would-
Old blood and guts.
That show was fucking hysterical. 'Cause I don't remember
Old
who,
Hickory.
Old Hickory.
I don't remember who he was fighting, but it was Puff Daddy versus somebody else, and he like pulls out all these records and starts throwing the records at somebody, and they're like, yeah, wow, he's fighting the way he's living off the backs of other artists.
The commentators were the best because
Oh
they
my
would.
God, yes.
They would. It's like
and the ref.
the ref and the commentators. I don't know. It's like the Muppet Show. Remember the two old guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those fucking guys.
So-
They were dicks. They were like, oh, look, this gay shit again.
So if I ever win the lotto, there's something I'm gonna buy, and it is a Les Paul. So I already have a Les Paul, but there's a custom Les Paul they made, right?
Okay.
So, damn it, I can't remember the name of it, but Andrew Jackson had like an estate or whatever, and
They made it out of his wood.
yeah, so there was a tree that was there that got struck by lightning and fell down, and Gibson bought the tree,
Okay.
the wood,
Go on.
and they made a series of Les Pauls out
Must
of
have been
it.
a big fucking tree.
Yeah, they made it. I forget how many they made, but they run now for like 10 or 12 grand.
Wow.
But they're all
Andrew
Les
Jackson-
Pauls,
all Andrew
and it's
Jackson
got
wood.
Andrew Jackson's on the headstock instead of having the Gibson logo. It has Andrew Jackson's face, like a little emblem,
That's
like
awesome.
inlaid, and then on the fretboards it says Old Hickory and shit.
Nice.
Like, wow, and they're fucking beautiful.
Oh, I
they're
want
so
this.
nice, and I want one.
I got a buddy of mine at work. He will probably hate you
That's
because
fine.
he's part Mohawk, and I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him at first.
Well, okay, so one of my best friends.
I was like, dude, you're not Mohawk. He
I'm
was like,
Mohawk. I'm Mohawk.
You know what he does? He goes like this. Oh, yeah, fuck you, Red.
pulls out his card.
He pulls out his fucking tribal card. I was like, holy shit.
I'm
you're
actually in the process of trying to get that because my mother has a
Mohawk Indian from up north in New
Yeah,
York?
yeah,
Yeah.
just outside Buffalo, just
Right.
in Canada.
Right.
yeah.
He's from
my-
Ogdensburg. That's where my friend's from, Ogdensburg.
My brother has been to that I don't know reserve. Dude,
Yeah.
it's a shithole. It's
Oh
a
no,
slum.
he told me it's a fucking shithole. But he told me it was like the only thing there is like the casino, and that's a shithole too. Like Miccosukee looks like fucking Vegas compared to this
Oh,
fucking
wow.
place. Yeah,
Miccosukie's a shithole.
And right, he goes Miccosukee's like Vegas. Like you just walked into the Bellagio compared to this fucking place.
One of my best friends from the service, No Fire. He was a card carrying
we
member.
talked to him before, yeah.
Cherokee. I used to fuck with him all the time about Andrew Jackson.
Bro. We said one day at work, we were like, we were all working together, like, oh, we should do like a secret Santa. And I looked at Cook, I was like, so you want a blanket with smallpox on it? He was like, you know what, fuck you, Red. It's fucked up. But yeah, he pulled out his fucking card. And I was like, holy shit.
You know, every time I talk about Andrew Jackson now, I'm always reminded of House of Cards, where they have there's a scene where he's president already, and like the Indians come to visit him, and they have him waiting in this room, and the only picture up in that room is Andrew Jackson.
Yeah. Did you see the new season?
No,
It's out.
It's out.
Oh shit.
I watched all of them already.
is he in it or no?
He's in like the first episode for like 2 seconds. Like, put it this way, it's so bad. Like when they showed like well, we know he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I'm not spoiling anything.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it.
They had to kill him off. I'll watch it,
Well,
but I'll see where it
it's
goes.
so bad. Like when they show his wife crying on the coffin. You see his hands, but you don't even see his fucking head. They like fucking.
See, that's such
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
You'll see him for like
Yeah.
1 second, and then that's it.
I'm not watching it.
That's so stupid because so many people hate him. Kill him on screen. It'll make him happy. People want to see Kevin Spacey die. Like, why not drag that out?
No, it was. She's a bitch. She's a good bitch.
I'm
I'll
not
tell you.
watching it.
But it was
I'm
like,
out. I'm out.
I know, but you kind of, I know, Matt, but you kind of got to like finish it.
No, as far as I'm concerned, it's finished. It's over now.
Yeah. He was good, bro.
He was real
He
good.
was fucking.
He's a great actor.
He's
a-
good.
He had me from the first episode where he's like philosophizing and talking
Yeah.
about who he is.
Yes.
Well, like killing a dog. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm in, man. I'm
Yeah.
in. Holy shit.
Bro, when I
I'm
saw
out
that,
now.
I was
I'm
like,
out. Kevin
Oh, fuck.
Spacey. Kevin Spacey's out. I'm out. So
I know, and I get it. But you know what? I mean,
And he still never hit on me. I'm still sad about that.
yeah, I know.
But you know what I did hear?
What?
Schnebley's Winery is pretty awesome.
And apparently,
it is very good stuff. I have gotten fucked up on their shit many a nights. So
and Alger, the G MILF, just messaged me, and he. I asked him if he could get his husband to come on. He's pretty liberal, so probably no.
Okay.
And I told him
his husband.
yeah,
Yeah, he's gay, dude.
Oh, okay.
yeah, G MILF, gay married libertarian farmer.
Yeah.
Who
He's a farmer too.
yeah, I went to high school with him.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was like,
He's cool as shit.
it was so fucking funny because within
Cheat MILF. I like it.
within like 10, 15 minutes of meeting this guy, he's busting out like the best gay jokes I've ever heard in my life.
He walks.
Well, they
in-
usually do. They usually have heard them all.
Like my favorite was like, okay, so he's sitting here and we tell him like, oh, you got to sign the desk, and he's like, all right,
I
cool.
gotta sign the desk.
Yeah. So we gave him the marker, and then he's like, he looks at the desk, and he's like, oh man, look at all these amateur dick drawers. and I laughed. I was like, what, are you the expert, dick artist? And he goes, seen a bunch.
No,
Like it was.
That's
like,
hilarious.
Like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't think about that.
That's
yeah.
fucking hilarious.
But I told him that we gave him a shout out in the last podcast, and he goes, "That wasn't a shout out. That was a call out." That being said, we definitely need to do a range/Schnebley's Day Saturday or Sunday. So
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about guns, and I told him, I was like, let's go to the, because
Right.
he likes to shoot or whatever.
He's a macho gay dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
he likes to shoot. so-
You can't get gay bashed if you shoot first.
yeah. Well, I was showing him some of the guns. I was showing him the AR,
I think
the
Trump
AK.
said something like that when I was like, arm everybody. Give the gays guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh, I've only ever shot this and this, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, let's go to the range. You pick a caliber, we'll go.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why you see a lot of buff gay dudes, because they were getting tired of getting their asses whipped, so they fucking got on some shit and
yeah, good for them.
took a karate class and
That's why I can never be gay. I just don't work out enough.
no, you're getting bashed or raped by a bigger gay dude.
I hope I never see you at work.
He's gonna be like, hey,
Oh God, save me.
So yeah. So I on the last podcast,
you've got that nice Indian hair.
on the last podcast, I told Aldo, I was like, hey, we're going to the range, motherfucker. Pick a day.
Cool.
So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
You got herpes over there? What's going on, man? You're like,
I'm a smoker.
oh, well, yeah, but dude, I haven't coughed that much.
See, this is why I started doing the Juul thing and got off the cigarettes.
I know. You got me
haven't.
sold. I'm sold, bro.
So just in case, okay, so everyone, I have been off cigarettes almost a month now, and I've been doing the Juul, and it's I haven't smoked cigarettes. So.
I'm in. So yeah, no.
And I was good for 2 months, but I had some shit happen, and I drank too much. When you drink, it's not-
Next time you see me, I'm gonna have one of those.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
it's nice because I can do it in the house. It doesn't smell.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
do whatever.
does Jewel have a social media presence? Because
I have no idea. Actually, that's
Juul.
another thing. Hey, Juul.
Hey,
what's
Jewel.
up?
Hey, Jewel.
I like you guys.
This podcast is brought to you by Jewel, maybe, and Snubbly's
not
One.
yet, not yet,
Not
not
yet.
yet.
By Jewel.
We
not
are
yet.
not. We are not.
We
brought
are
to
not.
you.
We are not affiliated with Jewel or sponsored by Jewel, but their
Or
products
Schnebley's.
or Schnebley's,
Yeah.
but their products are good.
yet
I like their stuff.
Right.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. Yeah, you convinced me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
shit.
sold on it.
I was like, well, I like it because it doesn't look like a
It's-
fucking contraption. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
it's not like a fucking science experiment.
Right, yeah, like, oh, you gotta give it 3 pumps and then fucking pull the cord and then take a hit. No, I'm not doing.
and you don't have to you don't make the liquid, so you're not like
Right.
controlling the amount of nicotine. No, you just
Yeah.
go buy little cartridges.
there's no
stick it in.
gauges or dials.
Right, it doesn't have a choke
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, I'm not- yeah, exactly.
Fucking
It's literally small enough that you can put it in your hand,
Yeah.
take a drag, and
Yeah.
like no one even know that
right.
happened.
It's like, oh, you gotta prime it. I'm like, what? Prime it?
I was actually doing it in a restaurant the other day, and no one even noticed.
Yeah.
They had no
I've
clue.
done it in the airport because it dissipates so quickly. Like you can't even.
Yeah, it's not like those weird vapes where it's like, look, like those jerk offs where it's like a giant cloud of smoke. And it's like, dude, perfect. See,
Yeah, see? It's beautiful. Well, like, there's a couple guys I work with. Abad, he's got this. It's like a hobby for him. He's got this fucking thing with a tank, and he's got a bunch of them, and he's like modified them and like decked them out and shit, and like changed the voltage levels on them and shit. And I'm like,
For what?
I'm like, man, that is way too much work. For
That
that, I'll just
no,
smoke cigarettes.
right? Yeah, for that I'll be like, give me a pack of Marlboro Lights.
Yeah,
and
fuck it.
You may as well actually suck a dick and make 2 people happy.
right, yeah,
Sorry, Abad, I love you.
but no, man.
Is he coming on?
Oh, baby, he's afraid we're gonna talk about things that we're not supposed to talk about with
We
him.
are. Or I will.
Oh God, I want to say this story so bad, but I can't.
Then don't. Just hold
It's
it
such
in.
a good story.
I bet it is.
Fuck, it's a good story. It's
Yeah,
one of
but-
those. It's one of those right into hustler stories. Like I don't know why he hasn't like
Oh man.
written this down.
Oh well.
I want to do it so bad, but it's not
Right.
it's not my story. I
No,
can't.
you
Like,
can't. You
yeah.
can't. No.
No.
I like those right into Hustler stories. They were pretty good.
This is so good.
Hustlers is
Fuck,
good.
it's so good.
Hustler had asshole of the month. I mean, yeah.
But Hustler is not keeping up with just general news. Another hot teacher blows a 14-year-old. They're not keeping up with that shit.
no, but where were these teachers when I was?
I
in
was
school?
about to say that, asshole.
I know.
God
like,
damn it.
dude. These teachers are like fucking smoking fucking hot. No, I had Miss.
Blowing 5 14-year-olds at a time.
Yeah,
Jesus
and I had
Christ.
like Miss Chokes on Dick.
Yeah.
We all did. Miss
Yeah.
Scordato. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway.
I just remember all my teachers were old.
Yeah.
And the young ones were like, ugh.
Yeah.
They were like busted, and
Yeah.
way too big.
No, now these teachers are like fucking hot as shit, and they're fucking the whole class. I'm like, dude.
No, I take this back. I had one really good looking teacher.
I had two.
I had one really good looking teacher at Southridge, and I forget her fucking name.
Miss Velasquez.
She was an English teacher.
Miss Velasquez?
She's a black chick.
No, Miss Velasquez
was-
taught. She was the softball coach. Miss Velasquez taught.
I don't remember.
Oh, fucking
Sounds
smoking.
dykey.
Oh no, she was smoking.
No?
Fucking no, she wasn't. Like she was. I'm pretty sure she was fucking the science teacher. What's his name? She would always come to his class. And then there was my middle school, Miss Mattia. She was pretty hot.
I don't know.
But that. But the rest of them were like
Yeah.
wildebeests,
Yeah. Which, whatever.
which is fine.
Yeah.
But still, I'm just saying, like, where were
Some
these
people like that.
Where were these hot teachers
Some,
that
like,
were fucking?
like my brother, Jeff.
Ugh,
They like wildebeests.
that. I don't know. That's a science experiment.
Are we talking about Erica?
Name drop.
Oh,
Oh, no, fuck her. She stole from Jason. Fuck her. I don't give a shit.
she stole from me too.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, he lived with Jeff for a while.
And he's back with her on purpose.
I know. I
No,
know.
they're not back. They've always been
They,
together.
yeah, they haven't. They
That-
haven't
that-
stopped that.
Oh, I thought there was just like a
That hasn't
No?
stopped. Well,
That it was like
it was-
an hour.
it was like yeah. They were still doing everything else, just not living together.
Now they're living together.
Again.
I can't imagine what that apartment looks like.
I still remember the last time I made Irish laugh his ass off. We were at Cutler Bay, and she bought an iPhone, and I'm like, how could she afford that? Did she like finally give birth to that kid and sell it in the black market? Because she's had that like distended stomach for fucking years.
Yes.
But she's a thin chick. What's going on?
That's just alcohol, constipation, and drugs.
That's
Or
that's
tumor,
no, that's the
or-
cocaine belly.
There's no such thing as a cocaine belly.
Yes, the fuck there is.
Show me a cocaine. Everybody on cocaine.
That's a cocaine belly.
Everyone on cocaine.
That's a fucking cocaine belly. No, because
don't know.
no,
I don't
because
know.
it's
That's a heroin belly.
No,
because
it's not.
heroin and
No.
pills make you constipated.
no, that's a fucking cocaine belly. When you do too much of it, you stop running around. You still get hyped up and excited, but you're not losing weight because you're fucking overdriven. You have a distended belly because you're fucking malnourished. Ah.
bless you.
We could go either way on this. I like your philosophy. I like it. I see it.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. It's
right.
just like the Ethiopian guys. They're super skinny because they're fucking
And that's what-
malnourished
that's
and
the
they have
first-
this fucking
right.
distended belly.
Right,
Yeah.
that's the first thing I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Right,
Because
okay.
she's not eating. She's not.
She's
doing
got no
anything.
teeth.
Yeah, she's not
I'm
eating.
kinda
She's not
seeing
getting stuff in. That's what happens. That's why I call it the cocaine belly.
Okay,
So
I'm on board.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm good.
Science, bro.
Science.
Earth is flat.
Earth is flat.
You kind of sold me on Ethiopian belly, yeah, because that should not be there.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
There is no dead baby in there. I don't care what anybody says. There's no dead.
Okay, so the theory goes. Well, supposedly she was pregnant and it died inside of her,
Then it falls out, or they pull it
that
out.
makes sense.
and she
I-
never went to the doctor
I don't-
because you have to get it pulled out apparently, and she never got it pulled out.
That's
is the
disgusting.
theory. That's the story.
So it just hangs out in there. Is it like Total Recall where the guy opens up? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
Quaid, start the reactor.
Quaid, let me read your mind. And then he, fucking.
Those short stubby fingers.
Yeah. Is that what we got going on here?
Oh,
It's
No,
like-
it's not alive.
Okay, half aborted Chucky.
yeah.
It's not alive. It's just there,
No.
it's taking up space.
Start the reactor, Jeff.
Does Jeff listen? I doubt it.
I don't know.
Oh,
I doubt
God,
it.
I hope
I don't
not.
know. I don't know.
He'll hate all of us.
No, he'll probably think it's funny and go dickheads.
Yeah. Well,
Fair enough.
He lives with Erica. You've got to have some thick skin. I mean,
clear your mind, Jeff.
stop licking that asshole. Jeff.
Oh God.
Oh, that was the most disgusting thing ever. We had
Oh,
just
Jesus
we,
Christ.
we just got back to your place, and
I might as well lick your dog's asshole.
Hey,
Probably-
whatever.
It's definitely cleaner.
Whatever, man. He likes it. Who gives a shit? He's having a good time.
That's
Fuck it.
Uh,
Fuck it. Whatever.
What, the dog or Jeff?
Both.
Oh.
yes.
Look, man. I'm not trying to stop either one of them.
Right. No. And I get it. I get
And
it.
they moved, so she's stealing from nobody we know now.
Yeah. That's fine.
Unless
yeah.
they got their own place. I mean, I don't know.
Whatever. More power to him.
I know.
He's having a good time. Fuck
That's
it, man.
it. Hey.
He's happy. That's what's important.
That's it. If he's happy, we're all happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for him.
I'm all about it, man.
Release your mind, Quaid.
I kind of feel bad because my brother got really mad at me. So he was living with my dad at the time, and he had just moved back down here from Georgia, right? And I think it was getting close to a holiday or something, and I went over to visit. So I get there, I open the door, and my brother's there walking around like in his fucking pajamas, right? Like no shirt and like shorts or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, and I'm like, oh, okay, And my dad comes out and we're talking shit. And then this girl comes out of my brother's room.
No. Is it?
It's not her.
Oh, thank God.
It was no, it wasn't her. It wasn't her. No,
Okay.
no, different chick.
Okay.
It's actually the girl he's dating now.
Oh, worse? There's nothing worse than that.
I'm not gonna comment. Anyway,
I haven't seen her, so I have no comment either. But
anyway.
your face kind of tells me something.
The look on your face is disgusting.
Anyway, I felt bad because, like, I think the reaction on my face when I saw her, like, oh, like, my brother was, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Why? Who the fuck? Like, yeah. Her beard was better than mine.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And then she comes over and like, hugs my brother and shit, and I'm like, oh God, Tim, what have you done? And then,
but don't worry, they're not going to have kids because cross species breeding doesn't happen.
yeah. So anyway, so like later that night or whatever, I see my brother again because it was like I think it was Christmas or Thanksgiving or something, and I'm like, I remember telling him like, so it's the fucking wildebeest, bro.
Yeah, really.
And he was like, shut the fuck up, she's a really nice person, and I'm like, oh.
So is Seabiscuit.
I'm like, okay, you like her. I'm like, that's cool. She's still a wildebeest, man. Like,
Yeah, bro.
like,
Call it like you see it.
yeah. I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
It's-
you're
I
my
mean,
brother. I'm just letting you know you came home with a wildebeest.
Yeah. Well, now that fast forward, 3-4 years, he's dating her.
Again or
Still.
Still.
Yeah,
Oh.
like that. It didn't stop. It just kept going. So he's dating her now.
Just as bad or worse?
It's give and takes.
Ugh.
There's positive and negatives to both sides there, I guess.
Ugh, no.
But-
okay.
So that's what he's doing now.
Hey, makes him happy. I
And
guess.
he lives closer. When is he coming on the podcast?
Yeah, I've been trying.
want him.
I've been pestering him to come on the podcast, and I think
And
he's,
one-on-one, he's one of the fucking most hysterical people I've ever fucking talked to. Oh my God, he like invited us. Was it before the Gmail?
Yeah, before the GMO, we went over and saw his new apartment. Okay, so you remember the apartments you used to live in with Jeff?
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, he got a place over there.
Those are nice apartments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got one over there.
One bedroom, nice, spacious.
Yeah, yeah.
Got a little walk-in closet, little
Yeah.
patio deal.
Tho-
Like, yeah.
Those are nice apartments.
Yeah, he's doing good for himself.
But then he was just talking, and I'm like, I'm fucking laughing my ass off because I'm good at seeing. I'm usually good at seeing funny before it hits. He's picking out funny I didn't know was there. Like he's somewhere else with the humor. Oh my God.
But he's okay. So me and him also have a history of like fighting each other and being mean to each other
Well,
spitefully. For
Standard procedure.
You're brothers.
yeah, we're brothers.
That's
for,
what's that.
for a
you're-
lifetime.
You're brothers.
So
yeah.
When I
You're
talk
brothers.
to him, when I talk to him and tell him like, hey, come on the show, he's like, kind of gets standoffish and goes, why? What am I walking into? What are you planning?
Right.
You've-
What trap is this? It's a
Yeah,
trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. It's a
You've
trap.
hurt me before.
Yeah, like
It's a trap.
and I try to tell him like, no, it's not. There's no trap. Like, come use it as a platform
No.
because he plays in. He has a cover band he plays in. He plays drums and he started doing like producer type shit. So
Okay.
he's making music and he's also setting up shows at this smoke shop or whatever. Like his band plays there and I guess they hooked him up to set up gigs for other bands there now.
Oh, all right. So he's doing good shit.
So he's booking agent on top of this, and this is all outside of it. He's got a 9 to
Right.
5 he does too.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, so he's doing stuff with it, and I'm like, dude, you could come here and plug all of that. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like,
But it's
and-
a trap.
and he doesn't trust me. And
If you listen to the
and-
last podcast, we plugged roller derby. We don't know shit about it, but we're gonna go out and see it.
yeah,
Like,
we're gonna go check out some roller. We had a roller derby chick in here.
Roller
Yeah.
derby's awesome.
Never been to.
Those chicks are badass, bro.
Never been to it. Never seen it.
Bro,
She
they
talked all
fucking-
about it.
they
shout,
fight,
Shout
bro.
out Heather.
Yeah, shout out Heather.
Heather, huh?
Heather, yeah. See, number 17. Her derby name is Double Shot.
Oh, cool.
She was part of the Vice City Rollers.
Yeah, they were right by the golf course, right?
Yeah.
That's where they fucking, yeah.
Yeah, so you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Those chicks are awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to go check it out. They have a holiday jamboree.
Cool. When
We're
is
gonna-
this?
I'm not sure. She's supposed to let us know. But it's supposed to be in December. They do
You're
like a
on a
scrimmage.
You're on like some sort of mailing list.
I'm on the mailing list.
because we shared that email, so
Yeah.
I get an update. I'm like, why am I suddenly getting roller derby? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so I signed up for the mailing list. And
I want to go.
yeah,
Dude,
we'll
let's
go
go.
set it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposedly they have free beer.
Oh, I want to go.
that was the selling point.
Yeah,
that
she
she
told me
was-
they have free beer, and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" She's like, "Yeah, we're sponsored by this company or whatever." I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm going."
I want to go.
I think she said it was like it's usually like a donation to get in. So like
So whatever. We put 10
bucks, 10,
Yeah.
20 bucks, whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I didn't. Even,
10
I didn't even need the free beer because I was sold on just angry chicks going in circles and hitting each other because that's my dating history anyway. So
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
asking her. I was like, "So how does roller derby work?" Because as far as I know, it's just chicks fighting and roller skating at the same time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's all we
need.
That's all
That's
we
all we
need.
got.
I mean, do you really need a purpose? You just want to be like, damn, that bitch just slapped the shit out that fucking hoe. I mean, really? Do you really?
Yeah.
I mean, they made a movie called like Rollerball. I think
No,
with
no,
James
it's,
Caan. It's a really old movie. It's
Oh.
like set in the future, and
there's one with
one of
what's
James
his name?
Caan.
We talked about this with her show. What was, she named it movie. I forget what it was.
It's with Ellen Page.
There's LL Cool J, I think, made
fuck,
one
no,
too.
no.
Hello, Cool J.
God,
Yeah.
no, it's
He's still a
It's called
thing?
like Thunderball. It was like back in the fucking early '90s, late '90s or some shit.
So she was telling us that there is a official league, and it's
Wifta. Oh yeah, Wifta.
Wifta.
it's she said what the letters were in it, and
Doesn't
she's
matter.
like, it's WIFTA. Da, da, da. We're like,
Wifta.
so we're like, Krebs was like, yo, so every time you knock a girl down, you go WIFTA,
Right. Yeah.
right?
With that ass.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I really don't know the point to it. I know there's like they just
She explained
She
it,
explained it. Yeah.
and I still don't get it because I'm a visual person. I need to see it. So I'm sure once we get there and we watch everything she told us, we'll like sort of
We'll
Fall into
just-
place.
yeah.
And,
right. We'll just go for her team. We'll
Yeah.
be like, hey.
Well, I don't think they're doing teams. I think it's like a.
No, it's teams.
Well, I think this jamboree thing, 'cause
Oh,
it's not
it's-
seasoned. It's just like everyone shows
It's
up
a
and then they pick-
non-sanctioned roller derby death match.
Yeah, right.
Underground roller derby.
unlicensed.
Unlicensed.
Bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle.
Bets only in cash.
Two bitches enter. One bitch leaves.
No breaks.
No breaks.
She was saying that it's like
Just
red-
helmets. No pads.
Yeah, right. No, it's red versus green because it's like the holiday thing. So, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go check it out. It should be good.
I want to go.
to.
Yeah, we're going. We're going.
Yeah,
I'll hit you up when we go.
Yeah, text
Yeah.
me.
We're going there. We're going Schnebley's. We're doing shooting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is turning into an eventful podcast,
Death match rollerball. I'm in.
right?
We're not gonna go busy at work.
I'm gonna try not to visit you at work.
Please don't visit me at work. I don't want to see you guys there.
But to be honest, I work at Starbucks and I have the same mentality. Please don't come here because I don't want to do shit.
No. No.
Same mentality, different reason though.
Yeah, really. I don't want to. No.
I visit people at work all the time. I don't give a shit.
You applied to my job when I was there. I so wanted you to get hired, but they actually weren't hiring.
Yeah,
Here's your fucking coffee.
that's how I would have done it.
That's how I would have done it too. If I had to work there.
We actually became the dick Starbucks. There was an entire like fucking Craigslist thread about people talking about how we would abuse them, and they thought it was hilarious. Like this guy walks in one day, and he's like, "Do you guys sell coffee?" And I'm like, "What? What?" But obviously he was like, somebody asked him to buy coffee. He's never bought coffee, and we're trying to be helpful. But yeah, no, I fucking love working at Starbucks because you could just. We had the greatest manager ever, a guy named Chris, who he was a regional manager from New York, but gay as fuck. But he was no bullshit, so he would let us play. He'd let us fuck with people. I'm trying to remember.
It was a good day at work.
Yeah.
That was awesome. It was awesome.
Same thing I do at work. I fuck with
And
people
when he
for
got
8 hours.
and when he took over our store, he started hiring nothing but like good-looking younger guys. So they're like, "You're filling the stable, aren't you?" And I'm not complaining. That's why I got hired.
Kevin Spacey referenced you.
Yeah, right.
Put that Kevin Spacey as a reference. Like, give him a call.
But he was married, so we would just look at.
So
All eyes.
you were
Your eye candy.
on your resume. You put down Kevin Spacey's leftovers.
Yeah.
No. No. But I'm wishing I had. I'm kind of wishing like I had been molested by
Anyone?
a cele-
Anybody?
I wish I'd been
Anyone?
right now.
Bueller.
Right
Bueller.
No.
Bueller.
No.
A teacher. Kevin Spacey. Anybody?
I wanted. I
The
kind
gay
of.
Starbucks boss. Anybody? Fucking just.
I'm starting to feel like I wish I'd been molested by a celebrity and I'd survived like a school shooting because I'd be unstoppable. I'd have money. I'd have like people would be like dying to like talk to me. I'd have like scholarships. Apparently, that's what happens now. Like bad things happen to you, and the world is just laid out for you.
Yeah, but I really don't want anything bad to happen.
Obviously not.
I've decided
I'm
this
being
is gonna be-
sarcastic.
But no, but it's.
I'm just
it-
noticing.
But it's not being sarcastic. You're true. It's right.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's like weird.
That's gonna be the next great money laundering scam. Watch. There's gonna be something that comes out where all these like the social crowdfunding shit, the GoFundMe, is gonna turn out to be some big laundering money scheme.
Well, it kind of already happened. I don't know if you guys ever saw this documentary, but there was this chick, right? And she went on for years saying that her fucking fiance died in the towers in 9/11.
I think I heard of this. Go on.
But she was a heavy set chick.
I think so.
And she would get paid to fucking do speeches, and the guy's name was like David or some shit, and he worked over here and this, that, the other. So then after a while, you know, she was getting paid, you know, making money, people giving her money, you know, oh my God, that's so fucking horrible. She ran this 9/11 scheme for like 2 fucking years. And then finally she went to go speak somewhere, and somebody was like, well, you know what? I worked in that office. That person doesn't exist.
Oh wow.
And then the world came tumbling down on her. And then I think one of the guys from like Alex Jones or somebody
Jones.
saw her like on the street, and they were like, hey, Cindy, you going to give that money back? You going to give that money back? And she just like started to walk away. And
Well, it's the Ferengi rules of engagement, bro. Or rules of acquisition. First rule of acquisition: once you have their money, never give it back.
oh, she's not. No, but she's like.
She's a Ferengi. She's ugly.
She can't
busted,
she
yeah.
can't get a job anywhere. She's like, no, she's done.
I hope she
But
begged enough.
she ran this scam for a while, saying,
Well, maybe
that-
we could hire her to be a beer girl.
Oh,
She can go get us beers during the show.
She's disgusting.
We do need hype men.
Yeah.
I thought I was the hype man.
Yeah, you're the hype man.
Yeah, I thought I was the hype
No,
man.
you're above the hype man. You don't work here. You're,
No,
you're the
No,
guest.
We don't.
You're the
We
guest.
don't invite hype men to talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
hype men
my-
don't get to talk. They're just gonna be here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you get to talk.
Oh, all right, cool. Well, I got confused there. I don't know.
You don't want to be a hype man.
Hype man sends
All this radio lingo.
hype man stands outside and talks about us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna hire somebody to walk around and tell everyone how awesome we are
Oh.
and how awesome the show is that you're on.
Well, we could get like a banner.
Please comment on our Facebook page. You'll get college credit.
Yeah, you get college credit if you like our Facebook page.
Yeah.
To ICDC College.
Yeah.
That went over my head. What?
You never watch those stupid fucking like Jerry Springer and shit like that? They got all these. What you doing? Sitting at home doing nothing when you could be getting an education at ICDC College.
Yeah.
No, you never
Yeah.
seen that?
Oh
Stupid...
no, I have. Oh yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking
Krebs,
about. Yeah.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I think I do because I have been occasionally
Brown Mackey College and shit. That's
Yeah.
not a fucking college. It's a fucking
I've been-
old store in the fucking mall.
and
that they
that-
just,
and,
you saw it.
and that's why you only see those ads like 1:30 p.m. Like
Right, yeah. Because they're just waking up. Like, oh.
Yeah, the Phoenix Online.
Right, yeah. Well, you know,
ITT Tech.
you can't talk shit about the University of Phoenix, and I'll tell you why.
Because everybody went there.
Because they got
Because you went there.
they got a stadium. If they got a stadium, it's legit. Because if
The
you,
stadium's the line
It's
of
this-
the bar of entry.
it's the stadium that the fucking Cardinals play in. You ever see that stadium? It's fucking awesome. That big glass that they got in the back, it opens up and the field rolls out so they can water it and then put it back into the dome. It's the most badass shit.
Huh.
They got a stadium, bro. They're legit. If they got a stadium with a professional football team playing in it, to me, that's legit.
I don't think it's legit. They just scammed a bunch of people so now they have money to do that.
Yeah, but they're a legit college. They got a stadium.
Legit college. Get the fuck out of here.
It's legit.
It's not legit. What's the other one that's around here that everyone Kaiser
Kaiser College.
Kaiser College.
Yeah.
I'm using air quotes.
Yeah, college.
It was okay. It was just so funny.
It's like learn to be a truck driver.
yeah, right.
Right.
So I took my paramedic course at Miami-Dade, right?
Right.
And the paramedic course there was 3 semesters, so it was broken down. Like the first semester was a review of EMT, the second semester was drugs and
Right.
IVs, and the third semester was the code reds, like the
Trauma shit.
well, using it was basically a combination of everything we've learned so far. Like, okay, you know, you're gonna see using the EKG,
Right.
meds and everything when you transport shit like that.
Right.
And it was really good. I learned a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and not only did I just learn it, but I've retained it for years later, even though I'm not using it because
It's
the
just
school was intense.
It's just shit you know.
Yeah. So my dad's ex-girlfriend also wanted to do paramedic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling her about Miami-Dade. Like, you should go to Miami-Dade. Like, it's really good. Like,
Yeah.
I
It's
know
a
how,
legit school.
like, I'm confident that if I wind up in a situation, I understand how to use the meds and tools, and like I could go right now and do it. And
This
she
is
was
like all
okay.
old firefighters teaching it and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Retired
So
guys.
she decided it was going to take too long to get into the program or whatever, so she went to Kaiser
Okay.
and paid out the ass for it.
More
Like-
than you did?
Oh, absolutely.
No shit.
I think I paid for all 3 semesters. I didn't pay shit. My GI Bill paid for it.
But around numbers.
I think for the program it was something like $3,600
Not
total.
bad.
I think she paid like $4 or $5 grand a semester.
Whoa.
Yeah, Kaiser
No.
is not cheap.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and at the end of it, they trained her to take the test. So I remember she was all excited because she's like, "Oh, I finished it," and I made a joke about like a dosage for a medication, and she was like, "What?"
Whoa.
And I was like, "Yeah," because
Like you asked her like a legit question.
Well, I didn't ask her a question. I made a joke about giving too much atropine,
Okay.
and she was like,
What's that?
"Yeah, it's like
The
that."
dead
It's
silent.
Dead silent.
What
And I
the
was like-
fuck did they teach her?
Yeah, and I was like, "How do you not know that? Like, that's kind of basic." Like,
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Well, because
Yeah.
you haven't been to
Right.
the course, but
I got
this
you.
was-
Yeah,
this
yeah,
was
yeah,
shit
yeah.
She should have known.
Right, yeah.
And she was like, "Well," and I was like, "Holy fuck!"
They
Did you
just
not
stole
learn-
your money.
Yeah, they just stole your fucking money because you didn't learn a damn thing.
You didn't learn jack shit.
Yeah, you're.
Did
fucked.
she even learn CPR?
Yeah, I hope so. Fuck, I hope so.
Fucking put on a tourniquet or something?
Yeah, right?
Shit.
I was actually exploring going into a nursing program recently,
Uh-huh.
and so Robert Morgan has one.
Yes, and I heard it's really good.
That's what I heard. And there's also a fast track program if you have your paramedic.
Okay, so you're
So-
halfway there.
Yeah, which is why I went and checked it out because why not? If I
Right.
have time after work, depending on what the program schedule
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah.
So I wanted to go check it out. So I went over there and I talked to the people over there, and the lady was like, "Oh, where'd you get your paramedic?" And I was like, "Oh, Miami-Dade." She's like, "Okay, good." And I was like,
Right, because ICDC
Yeah.
college.
And it was funny because I was like, "Why is that good?" She goes, "Oh no, sometimes students, get these things at other schools. And,
Brown Mackey.
and they just can't. They don't wind up not being able to keep up with the course load because they just
They
they
didn't
don't
learn
have,
shit.
They don't have the information." And I was like, "You mean Kaiser?" And she's like, "Well, some places, some schools."
Yes, yes.
She couldn't.
Did
you
she
know-
smile?
Yeah,
she was smiling.
She was smiling. the
She
whole
was
time.
smiling, but she was
was-
being nice.
Yeah, she was like, some schools that students come out, they're able to pass the test, but they just don't have the knowledge to be able
Right.
to keep up with the program once they get here.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, no.
When you told her Miami-Dade, she was like, "Oh, thank God."
She was like, okay, yeah, you should be good.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. She's like, and then she straight told me, she's like, yeah, everyone we've had come from the Miami-Dade program over to do the nursing,
Right.
the advanced nursing program has made it. Like, okay.
And yours was $3,500 altogether.
Yeah, I think it might have cost a little bit more because you had to buy a uniform.
Hers
and
was like $4,000 a semester.
a semester.
Yeah, they stole her
that's-
money.
Oh, absolutely, they did.
Yeah, they stole.
Fucking- yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's a
And-
goddamn scam.
And a lot of these schools, because I went to one for massage therapy. I didn't finish, but I went back 3 times. So
See, you could have massaged Kevin Spacey the right way. You wouldn't be sitting here with me and Matt.
hashtag missed opportunities.
Hashtag Miss Shop. Yeah, man, you could have been.
No,
you
but
know.
but a lot of these bullshit schools, they don't really have true semesters. So you don't get real credit. So if you don't finish,
No, they're not a real. It's not like, oh, I'm going to Miami-Dade. I'm going
Yeah.
to transfer to FIU. No, you go to Brown Mackey. They're not taking your. They're going to look at you like, what the fuck is this?
Because I went to Florida College of Natural Health, and I passed endocrinology. I passed all these things, but I got no credit for it because I didn't finish. But had I taken
Is
those,
that a real school?
yeah, it is.
Okay.
Had I taken that at like Miami-Dade, I would have passed endocrinology.
Right.
I would have credit,
Right.
and it'd be far fucking cheaper too. So
Yeah.
like
Those private-
afterwards,
those private colleges like that, they're such a fucking scam, and they're way overpriced. And like,
if you can get through
Well,
and you're smart,
that
it's not
brings-
a bad way to go.
That,
but
that's like the fucking medical centers, Leon Medical Center,
Yeah.
La Colonia. All that is what they do is they take these people and you sign over your fucking Medicaid to them,
yeah,
and then that's it. And they'll take care of you for everything. And all they do is fucking put you on a bunch of drugs you don't fucking need. The good thing I heard. You know where the Little Colonia is on Old Color, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how they have the second one?
Yeah.
Everybody's saying, this is too much. You already got one. You need to get rid of it. So they're going to get rid of it.
Really?
Guess the rumor I heard.
What's that?
Tony Roma's.
Wow.
I
Holy
know.
shit.
You see how big your face got?
Oh man.
Bro, I'm pushing for that fucking
That'd
shit.
be great.
Tony fucking Roma's right there.
Well, because there used to be the one right up there
Right.
by the flea market.
Right. And now
That
it's
was
a-
the shit.
Now, yeah, that was fucking awesome.
They had the best fucking
Dude.
potato soup
Duh.
with the chives and
Don't
bacon.
remind me.
Oh,
Don't-
it was so fucking good.
Are they still around like at all?
I don't know.
There's one on Doral,
Is there?
but it's like, it's so worth the drive.
There used to be one in Kendall and they just died.
The one in Kendall, I think, is a fucking
Something else.
Kaiser College or something. I don't
Kaiser,
fucking-
Kaiser
fucking-
College.
I don't know, but
It used to be next to a Blockbuster. That kind of tells you something.
well, that was Blockbuster. So, dude, that's the rumor I heard. I also heard that's gonna be Tony Roma's, and you know the Cutler Ridge 1, Cutler Ridge 2 buildings.
Yeah.
I heard the Cutler Ridge 1 building. I heard they might be thinking about tearing it down,
Really?
and then they're gonna put a water park there.
A what? Why?
I don't know.
That's a terrible location.
It's a terrible idea.
That's a terrible location. What?
It's a terrible idea.
It's an absolutely terrible idea. There's like
It's a terrible
what
idea.
resident? There's no residential like close by.
That's so horrible.
Well, the closest thing is
There-
South Miami Heights right there.
There
Why?
should-
Why? Why?
There should be no water park there. Just leave the building.
Yeah. Fuck.
No, a water park.
That's dumb.
Ugh.
I used to use that building because the stairways was always unlocked,
Yeah.
so I could run the stairs.
Mhm.
I used to, when I was in the fire academy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go there and run the stairs because it was 8 floors.
Which is what you needed.
No, but I didn't
More is
wanna-
better.
I didn't want to drive downtown, and it was close to the house,
And it's 8 floors.
and the stairs were unlocked,
Yeah.
so I could go there and I'd
Just
throw some
run.
weights on my back and run
Yeah.
it downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, man. Tony Roma's.
It was funny because I wasn't the only one. There was a bunch of people in there.
Yeah, doing the same thing.
There's a bunch of people in there working out every day.
Nice.
Like I think that's the main purpose for that building is just that people go and work out on the stairs there.
Well, they're saying like only 32 people work in that building.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
There's nothing in there.
It's half empty, which is why the stairs are unlocked.
Right.
But it's been that way for years.
Right. Well, that's also a fire hazard. You have to keep them open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
I
yeah,
would-
dude, Tony Roma's. Fuck yeah, dude. That'll be
the
great.
Tony Roma's, yes.
Tony Roma. We're talking about and Tony Roma's right next to Cold Stone. Man,
That's dangerous.
that's bro. We're gonna get so
Fat.
So fat. So fat.
I'll be texting you, Matt. I got a coupon for some ribs.
By the way, what is fat? Nobody will tell me.
Fuck off. Dude's over here 120 pounds.
I know.
I'm older than both you two.
Yeah. That's why Kevin didn't want you.
Yeah.
Too
Hey,
skinny.
hey,
too skinny and
still
old.
sore.
Too
Still
skinny.
sore.
Too skinny and old.
Too soon.
Too soon. Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, I probably would have been sore had that gone through.
Yeah. But you might have.
You might have liked it.
You might have came up on something there. Your
Yeah.
college could have.
I don't
been
know. Am I getting like a movie deal?
You might have got one.
Yeah.
At least a book deal.
Show me a contract.
At least
and I'll
probably
consider
some
it.
a gay porn deal.
Yeah. That could have been a thing.
Yeah. Krebs fucks goats.
Okay, we're not going that far. No, that's not. That's not.
No, those old fucks. It'd be like old gay dudes. Would be like, hey.
Oh, like Lemon Party.
Yeah.
Oh, never.
Like an old gay dude. Like,
Hey, anyone listening, Google Lemon Party. Have fun. And Blue Waffle and Goat Soup and Dolphin Sex. Go ahead, have fun.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
Can we
You wanna
do
go?
it?
Yeah, we'll take a break.
Yeah. Okay, so I really want to do a shout out to a guy who not only listens and loves it, but he's offered to like download like Spotify and like every other like venue that we're on and like rate and comment like just because he enjoys it so much. So if you'd all like to join me, we're gonna do a shout out to him. Steve. All right, that's it.
All right.
I don't know what we just did.
Go, Steve.
Go, Steve.
I can explain if you want.
Does Steve have a Facebook? We should have everybody like his Facebook.
Yes, he does have Facebook. But his name is Steve Pettit.
Steve Pettit.
Steve Pettit. Shout out.
But
Shout out to Steve.
He's Steven George on Facebook because now he's all professional. I think he works in hospitals. I don't know which. I just know he posts a lot of pictures of him in scrubs. He's got like wife and kids. Cool guy. Love this guy. He was that guy that we like. He's the kind of guy that like we'd pick on and like rip on, but you would never not say hi to him. Like he was cool as shit. But the whole like Steve chant. It's probably been over a decade since we've done it. We started it in Sunday school because he would just get so embarrassed. Why not fuck with him? So the entire Sunday school is going, Steve. And then this spread to his high school that I had already graduated, but I came back because my sister was about to graduate, and he was like a couple years younger, and somehow the whole Steve chant moved from Sunday school to this school.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome.
and so we're going Steve.
Like in the middle of the hallway and shit.
And he's just sitting there like mortified, but he took it like a man. It's just not his thing.
He took it like a champ.
Yeah, he did. I think he even like got like a bunch of like votes to be like homecoming king. Not that he wanted it.
No.
It was just fun to fuck with him, and
Yeah.
he took it. So yeah. Hey Steve, how you doing?
All right, Steve.
Steve, you're the man.
Steve. Thank you, Steve.
I want
Like him on Facebook.
yeah, like Steve on Facebook.
Right.
It'll be like the digital Steve chant.
Yeah. He won't like it though, and that's
Everybody-
kind of the point.
Everybody text him, Steve.
I want to take another moment just to plug Schnebley's Winery, even though they're not paying us.
They're not.
Thank
But
you.
I don't want them to pay us. I really just want some wine.
Yeah.
We're totally no. Swag is always good. Free swag.
Yeah.
That's
Free swag, yeah.
Free swag.
I mean-
Shirts, whatever.
If we talk long and hard enough about this, and we get a bottle of wine, we got something for nothing, and I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not something for nothing.
We plugged.
Yeah, we plugged.
Yeah.
Not nothing.
No.
Well, it didn't cost anything. Like we.
Yeah, it doesn't cost us anything.
No, it's free advertisement, and we're getting a shirt.
And even if they don't, whatever, it's fun.
Whatever.
What if they
And I like
said?
Schnebley, so fuck it.
Yeah.
What if they said you can have it, but you got to come pick it up?
I'd go pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go pick it up. Just
I'm trying to
down
see
the
where-
street.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I go there right now.
I'm trying to see where our line is. Like does it have to be sent to us? Or we,
No,
No,
I'll
that
go pick it
bougie?
up.
Yeah.
No, I'll go pick it up.
Yeah.
I'll go say hi.
Yeah.
I'll go meet the owner and fucking
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I've never had it, by the way. So maybe
maybe we plug them enough and they're like, hey, come do a show live at an event or whatever, and we can
Oh,
interview the
so-
owner, and
so wanna
that'd be
do a-
cool. I'd be down.
So want to do a live show.
I would like to partake on that adventure.
I bet you would. We'll bring you on. Fuck
Thank
it.
you. Yes.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm so in. I'm always in.
Our setup's fairly mobile. These
Yeah.
things on the desk can
Yeah.
move, and just got to bring the computer and the interface.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do this.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Go there and interview them. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So tell us about your wines. Whatever.
Tell us about your wines.
Right.
I've never had it. Introduce me.
Right.
Where
Oh,
should
I have. I've had all of them.
Where should I start?
don't fuck with me.
That's going to turn into what? We have Mike Schweddy from Schweddy Balls.
I'm all right with
Is it going to turn like that, like a Martha Stewart?
No, no, not at all.
You ever seen the...
Actually, you know what could happen? This is what could happen if they actually do start like sponsoring us.
Right.
We could have a Schnebley's party, right?
Okay.
To where we have a big Schnebley's event,
Right.
and the
Well, they're always doing events anyway.
exactly
Right.
and it won't cost them anything,
No.
and it won't cost us anything.
No, we just put a banner on the desk and...
Yeah, we put a banner on the desk and
that's- right.
We'll take the whole desk there and do it there, so everyone can see the desk
And sign it. We can all sign the desk.
No, you only get to sign a desk if you're on the show.
Oh, okay.
We can set up a guest list though, and they can sign up for the guest list,
There you go.
and then we'll just whatever.
Right.
Bring some randos on.
Yeah,
and
it could
talk
be like...
about whatever.
Yeah, we could get like
Change my mind.
Billy...
Change my mind. And we could do a whole thing there
Right.
and have a podcast party
Right.
night.
Guy from an auto parts store or something.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, man, we give auto parts, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm in.
So when do all those? Okay, so those guys that you haven't that you quote unquote work with, who have done like bank fraud and like all the Trump guys that are like in jail.
Yeah.
When do they get out? Because I want them on the podcast.
They get out when they get out. I don't know when they get out.
You don't know?
No.
Can't look it up.
I could. But
I want to talk to a guy who got busted. Tugging 40 kilos of cocaine. I want to hear that guy's story.
they're very interesting stories.
I'll
and
bet they are.
they're-
You know who we need to get on here? Louis Papadopoulos.
Oh,
So there's this guy, Louis
Where
Papadopoulos.
is Big Lou?
Big Lou. So Big Lou, he's one of the nicest guys to your face you will ever meet. Like, he doesn't even have to know you. If you're like, oh fuck, I ripped my shirt, he would take his off in the middle of fucking winter and give it to you,
Nice guy.
and then he would talk shit about you behind your back.
Oh.
But you turn around, he'll rob you blind.
Yeah, he will rob the shit out of you blind.
Oh shit.
He will take anything from you. It's like
I was crying.
authorized socialism.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Operation Odessa?
Wait. Let me get to this. This is great. This guy. This is a great story.
Okay.
So, this guy goes to jail.
Okay.
He gets busted for trafficking.
Okay.
And the story goes, apparently, he met some. So he's in the CD sections of wherever.
Right.
Because that's where he resides.
Does business,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. And not that he's a drug dealer, because he's not. He's definitely not a
He's been a drug dealer.
he's been a drug dealer though, but that's not his.
He's messaged me on Facebook. Hey, what do you want? I'm like, not from you.
Yeah, he's
Right.
not. That's not his forte.
I want nothing.
That's not his forte. He's definitely an entrepreneur, but that's not his forte.
Right.
He actually got raided because he put like prices online.
Yeah.
And like his number and his address. That's why he got busted. This is like over a decade ago. But yeah.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. Anyway, so
That's why he's in jail.
he finds some guy, or some guy. We'll put it. Some guy finds him
Okay.
and says, "Hey, look, I have this boat. There's this package I need picked up. I'll give you, so much money now.
Right.
You drive the boat out there, pick it up, bring it back, and I'll give you the rest of it when you get here." And he's like, "Okay, easy peasy."
That sounds like a setup all the fucking way.
And he did.
We know
sounds-
that.
that-
We know that.
That sounds like
Oh yeah.
you're getting set up so fucking bad.
We know that.
Right.
We know that.
yeah.
And I'm
Fuck outta
he
here.
might have known that, but whatever. So he goes and picks this packet.
I'm just going fishing.
Yeah, he takes this guy's boat, goes out, picks up this package, and gets stopped on the way back.
Of course.
With I think the number was like 30 grand that he got up front, and was gonna get another 30 when he got back or something like that.
Well, there's paying the lawyer's fees, I guess.
And he had the cash in his fucking pocket when he got stopped.
Oh no, that's getting.
Oh yeah, no, that's government money now.
That's government
That's
money.
gone.
That-
yeah,
yep.
that got seized in a
five
heartbeat.
$5,000 of that is government money.
Oh yeah,
Just five.
yeah,
Yeah.
So-
The rest
yeah. So
never existed.
exactly. Yeah. So he
We've got this and $5,000.
Yeah, right. So he gets picked up with whatever's in the package. I don't know the details
Right,
or
right.
whatever. And
Drugs.
I'm
Right.
sure drugs, guns, whatever,
Whatever.
legal shit, contraband.
Yeah.
We'll call it contraband.
Well, just
So
contraband.
he picked up the package of contraband, gets stopped on the boat, and with 30 grand in his pocket.
Oh.
Like, what the? Who puts that? Who does that? Like,
It's seized.
Big Lou does that.
Big Lou does that.
Big Lou is an idiot.
But, anyway, so
Big Lou's an idiot.
they're like, "What the fuck's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, this guy asked me to go pick this thing up in his boat, so I did it." And they're like,
You're the dumbest criminal on the face of the
"Yeah." And they
fucking
kind of
earth.
look at him like, "Really, man?"
It's
And
probably
he's like,
why
"I
he,
didn't know it was illegal. What did I do?"
Oh, God.
It's probably why he didn't get that much time because he's out now, right?
Yeah, he's out now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is because he messaged me on Facebook.
He probably
he's out now.
because he's
And-
probably snitched.
Yeah. Well, then when he while he
Well,
was
who
in,
told you?
his
Billy.
yeah, yeah, right.
Billy told me to go get it.
So while he was in,
Do you have Billy's phone number? Yeah.
he starts making hooch in the toilet and gets busted for that.
Delicious.
Yeah. So then, the next thing he does is,
Knitting.
he started knitting in prison, and he made a bunch of money off of it. What he did is he stole 2 forks from the chow hall or whatever, the mess hall, breaks the other ends off of them, right? So he's got just the middle ends on each fork, and he started taking apart socks.
And making blankets and like
And he
AIDS
was
quilts and shit.
Yeah, and he was doing like sports teams and shit, and like making like religious blankets and all kinds of shit, and he was selling it to the other fucking
Hey,
inmates.
whatever your hustle is, man.
Yeah, so he was hustling in prison knitting, and like his brother tells me this story, and I'm like, where the fuck did he learn how to knit? Like, what the fuck?
No,
like,
I have so many Big Lou stories. No, he teaches himself. He taught himself.
I know he taught himself how to play drums like overnight.
Yeah, and piano, and I think
Like he's
Guitar.
like idiot
So-
savant genius.
Right. So he's like Rain Man.
Yeah, but he's not that dumb.
but he's also
really
like
not.
he's big as fuck. He's huge.
He's also like 8 feet tall. Like
Yeah, he's
a
huge.
big dude.
Right.
Like you see him walking the street and you go, oh fuck.
That's a big motherfucker.
Like let me not get in his way.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
and I'm one of the few people who knows how to deal with him physically because he's beat the fuck out of a lot of people. Like he's
Well, you're that big. Yeah.
like yeah, you went to jail for this, but I know 24 things you should have gone to jail for. But what's funny is if you hug him and like grab his fucking nipples, he'll freak out and run away.
Did Kevin Spacey teach you that? Because I'm not hugging somebody that's that big and
Playing with their nips.
yeah.
Well,
like
fir-
I don't even want to do that to Matt or you. I'm like,
Well, first off, it might save your life. Second of all, I can't comment on that on Advice My Lawyer.
oh. Hey Matt, come here. Aw.
But yeah, Big Lou's fun. I like that guy. He's a nice dude. Just make sure your shit's locked up.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's really personal because I was staying there once and I brought this is over 10 years ago. I brought my PS2 over and suddenly my PS2 disappeared, and we kind of knew where it went. But we pestered Lou about it. Like, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I brought it to my friend's house. I brought it.
He took that shit to the pawn shop.
It didn't
Exactly.
It didn't matter to me. I already bought a new one. Honestly, I was staying there for free. I was crashing on the couch. Like they were just being nice. So honestly, if you had just said, "Hey, this is what it costs to stay here," I kind of probably would have just said, "Okay."
That's the point, though, dude. I mean,
And I really wasn't even like using it that much.
but still, dude, it's the point.
No.
man.
So we finally cornered him, and we're like, "What happened?" He goes, "I fucking sold it for drugs," and we're like. And then Pops goes, his brother goes, "Why would you steal Krebs's PS2?" He goes, "'Cause fuck Krebs." And honestly, I felt better about that. 'Cause it was personal. It's like, fuck me. It's not like I'm just generally stealing. It's like, no, fuck Krebs. You know what? I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, but if all you've ever been was nice to him, why fuck Krebs? I mean,
Because he's Big Lou. He's not a person. He's an enigma. He's a force of nature. You either engage him or you get the fuck out of the way. Like,
He's like the tides. He's gonna come and go as he pleases.
Right.
You're not gonna stop him.
right.
you can bitch,
You
but
can
it's still
bitch.
gonna happen.
The tides are gonna move. That's it.
Right.
the tides are moving.
That. Fuck that guy. That guy sounds like a dick.
But I'd love to have him on the podcast.
I love to have him on because he's fucking hilarious. The shit he says, you're like, Lou, no, like, no, man.
Wow, that sounds worse than me.
Okay, so check this. So he was a drug dealer for a while, and he was selling crack, right,
Okay.
out of his parents' house.
Not good.
Not good at all.
Not so bad.
And not even out of the house. He was doing it out of the shed.
It's still bad.
in the back.
This is all bad.
Okay,
There's probably still money or drugs buried in that house, and they sold it years ago.
I'm sure there is. So yeah, so he was dealing out of the shed, and he was having people come to the house, go to the shed. He would deal, and then whatever, right? So he decides, for whatever reason, he's gonna stop and he's gonna fix his life. Like he's gonna stop doing illegal
Okay,
shit.
we're
He does
making
this.
progress.
He goes through the cycle a lot.
He goes
though.
through this cycle. Like, okay, I'm gonna sell drugs. You know what? I'm not gonna do this anymore.
I'm gonna work on me.
Yeah. So he goes into one of those I'm gonna work on me cycles, and he stops selling drugs. Right.
Okay.
So I guess in the middle of the night, someone comes knocking on his window. Hey man, what's up? And he's like, bro, I stopped doing that shit like 6 months ago. The fuck out of my house. Or, get the fuck out of my yard. Go away. Like, no. And I guess, the guy, I guess Lou thought the guy left, and Lou, closes the blinds or whatever. And then he says it's like 2, 3 in the morning, whatever. And then he says he starts hearing banging around in the shed. Right?
They're looking.
Yeah. So the guy went into the shed and was like looking like whatever.
Looking for the shit.
Looking for the shit, yeah. So fucking Lou's big ass goes out there with a fucking machete.
That's intimidating.
Yeah. So and this is right at like probably like a month and a half after the fucking stand your ground law comes into effect.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Right?
No. Lou is the king of lucky.
Yeah, lucky motherfucker, because he would have done this either way. It just so happened the law just
Stand your ground.
stand your ground just happened to be in effect. So he confronts the fucking addict guy, and there's a little altercation. Lou basically starts to chase this dude around the yard with a machete. The guy starts to try to jump over the fence, and Lou whacks this guy in the fucking calf with this fucking machete. Like
No shit.
yeah, like it gets lodged in there,
Ugh.
and he yanks it out, and the guy falls off the fence into the next yard and crawls away or whatever. And the guy, I guess the people next door call the cops because this dude's bleeding out in their backyard.
Right, yeah.
And Lou stands out front with this fucking machete covered in blood, like just standing there waiting
Like
for it.
fucking Friday the 13th or some
like,
shit.
just waiting for him. So the cops show up or whatever, and he drops the machete and like, hey, he was in my yard. He was trying to steal shit out of my shed. I don't know what's going on. He attacked me, so I whacked him.
Cut and dry.
Yeah, cut and dry. They're like, well, we have to take the machete for evidence. This and that. He's like, okay. So they bagged the machete, and he went back to bed. Like
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was just another
That-
Tuesday.
that was it.
It's fucking Lou,
that was
man.
it. Like, wow. Oh my, Lou, Jesus Christ, you lucky fuck. Like if that
Lucky fuck.
If that had been a month earlier, you'd been going to fucking jail
for attempted murder.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That motherfucker got off.
They knocked on his door when Pops was still there, and I don't remember if Lou was still there or not. But they fucking banged on the door. No, he was. Sorry, yeah, he was there. They bang on the door. Pops opens the door. SWAT team, dogs, everybody opens the door. They go, "Is Louis Papadopoulos here?" And Pops goes, "Yeah." Can I put on some pants first? Because it's like 2, 3 in the morning.
Right.
He's like, so he goes and like puts on pants. By the way, this is way even longer than that because Lou was underage at this point. Yeah, I think he was about 17. So, so Pops goes and puts on pants. They like just go like get Lou, put him in cuffs. No, they don't put him in cuffs. They're about to put him in cuffs. But he goes, "Hey, can I put on clothes?" Because everyone's fucking sleeping.
Right.
So, he like goes into his room. Pops is just sort of sitting there, just letting things happen because that's Pop's life. So Lou goes into his room. He shuts the door behind him. Silence for quite a while. They kind of figure out he has dove out the window, and he is like several yards over. Now they actually have reason to like come pick him up. I don't remember the actual reason or the cause or whatever, but it actually wasn't as bad as what they were told. They were told like there were weapons, there was guns,
all kinds of shit.
and Lou's never. As far
So
as I know,
probably somebody snitched on him because he gave him bad drugs or some shit.
yeah,
Probably something along
and,
those lines.
and as far as I know, I've never heard Lou actually deal in that. He'll deal just about any drug, but like I've never heard him deal in guns. But like he was told, and that's why the SWAT was there all armed because they heard he was armed.
Right.
There was no fucking guns in that house. I was staying there. There was no guns in that house. But Lou fucking like bolts out the window. He is several yards over. He actually rolled his ankle. Helicopter. They fucking corner him. They take him out and they process him. And there's I don't know what it's like now, but at the time there was like a point system where if you do a certain number of things, you'll be tried as an adult.
I don't know.
But this is like over 10 years ago, so I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
But well, this is what I was told was that there was like a point system where like you know if you do certain
Yeah.
you know you have you know possession, you know whatever, you would try it as an adult. He was just under the line when they captured him.
Wow.
And the only reason he was not tried as an adult is because they decided to not charge him with resisting arrest. They could have, but they didn't. This motherfucker has been under the line of
Wow.
like fucked over life for so much.
He's got a guardian angel, I guess.
I wanted to like sort of like put him in like a thing like blend him up and distill that luck.
Yeah.
Just pull out that
Yes.
fucking luck.
And pass it out.
Yeah. I'm getting pulled over by a cop. Lose luck. Blop. There you go. I'm gone. Like, I don't know why he's so fucking lucky.
Well, I was watching this movie called Operation Odessa. So you guys seen Cocaine Cowboys?
Yeah.
You seen Cocaine Cowboys too? This is like the fucking comedic version of Cocaine Cowboys. This shit is ridiculously off the fucking
Is it
chain.
funny on purpose?
No.
Okay.
No. That's the fucking thing.
That makes it even better.
That makes it even so much better because it's not supposed to be funny on purpose. It's
I
just
love
like
that. I love that.
So there's this Russian guy, right? So this Russian guy, he comes to Miami and whatever. So he starts working at this fucking titty bar called Porky's back in the fucking 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, make a long story short, they're fucking buying helicopters, submarines, all kinds of shit from old Russia.
To sneak in drugs.
Right. Old
Oh, because this is like while the Soviet Union is collapsing.
No,
so
yeah, right. The
they're
Soviet-
selling off everything.
the Soviet Union just collapsed.
Hey,
Boom.
yard sale. Buy what you want.
Right, so they go to the fucking Soviet Union, and they're like, "Oh, well,
You want submarine?
no.
I sell you submarine.
kind of like that." No, but they wanted to like rent a helicopter to go to this motorcycle factory in Russia to try to buy these motorcycles and like sell them on the black market, whatever. So they're like, "Okay, how much is it going to cost for you guys? We want to rent this helicopter." So they're all like, "Rent? Okay." They're thinking it's gonna be like $5,000-$10,000 for the day or some shit, and they're fucking loaded. They got like drug money, all this shit. They come back out of the office, there's like $500. They're like, what?
That's it.
$500 for the day, 1,000 for two. And they're like, they start laughing.
That's it.
They start laughing.
That's
They're like, fuck that. Let's go. We'll give you 10 grand right now. So they fucking flying around in this fucking it's a military fucking helicopter, a military guy, and they go to like this small town. They land in the middle of the fucking town and shit. They go visit the factory. Bro, crazy wild shit. There's this one guy. This is how badass this motherfucker is. He's still wanted by the U.S. Marshals.
Okay.
He's such a bad motherfucker. He'll send the Miami field office a fucking postcard every once in a while from like Cuba, wherever the fuck, saying, come get me. I'm fucking in Cuba. Bro, the guy's a fucking animal, bro. Animal. He goes, I come to Miami all the time. They don't know. Bro, when you watch the movie, they're in Miami.
Jesus
they're
Christ.
they're like at the Key West airport doing the interview.
Yeah.
They're like, no, this motherfucker's a badass, bro. They
Jesus.
still haven't caught him, bro. Still haven't caught
And
him.
he's sending postcards to the field office.
The field, he's sending it like, ha ha ha, I'm in Germany, fuck you, just to fuck with him, bro. Bro, this movie is like the comedic version of Cocaine Cowboys. Like
What's it called again?
Operation Odessa.
Okay.
Operation Odessa.
Right, and then like
Interesting.
you should see the marshals going after these guys and the fucking FBI guys, and they just can't fucking wrap
can't-
their head
They can't get him.
that the Colombian drug people want a fucking submarine, and he got the submarine for like fucking $30 million, which is it ain't shit in drug money.
Yeah.
Fucking submarine. Oh, they ended up buying 10 helicopters from the fucking Russian military.
Jesus.
But they didn't even like go to like the White House or nothing. It was like the general that was operating on the field. They're like, "Oh, we want to buy some helicopters." Well, what kind of deal do you want?
yeah.
He didn't give a fuck. They were selling off everything, and they delivered it. On one
Nice.
of, bro, they put all the
That
helicopters.
so depresses me. Like, how bad? How
It was bad.
How much do you need money? Because
They were selling everything, dude.
I was living in Indiana for 4 years, and my drug guy that I would buy from like texted me one day on like a Wednesday. I don't do shit like during work week. So like my drug guy like texts me, hey, by the way, white is not my thing, but he was like, hey, do you want some coke? Like 10% off? I'm like, you're talking to me, and you're undercutting yourself. Like, how much do you need money, dude? Are you okay? Do you want to get a drink and hang out? Like,
yeah.
I don't need this, but
Yeah.
like that's what I'm thinking about the Soviet Union. Wow, you guys need money that fucking bad?
That's how
Like,
bad it was, bro.
You know, what,
Wow.
You know what happened? They went from being strictly socialist to there's free market.
Bro,
we sell things.
Bro, but it wasn't so bad. It's like, okay,
How many nukes they sell off? Now I'm scared.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
holy
yeah,
shit.
no,
No,
that's a thing.
you got to
That's a
think,
thing.
but you got to think about it. It's like, okay, your house.
The weapons. Okay, so the nuke weapons. They are not all accounted for from the
No.
Soviet
I
class
doubt-
because they don't
yeah.
know how many they had
Right.
for sure.
No.
and they don't. Yeah, there's no number.
No,
We don't know.
No,
nobody
but,
knows.
But let's say your house is the Air Force Base, and you're the general,
yeah, I sell whatever I want. It's mine
and then me, but you still work for the military of Russia. You are still the general of this base.
So we have capitalism now.
Me and Krebs come in here.
Ish.
Me and Krebs come in here. We're like, hey, what's up with that fucking, C-130 fucking.
$200.
Yeah, that's
American.
how. Right, that's how. It was. And then me and Krebs will look at each other, start laughing, like, we're gonna give you $200,000.
Just be nice.
we're just gonna be nice
because we feel bad.
Right.
Oh my God.
And then to celebrate, we all do a line, and then you fly our shit to wherever it needs to be. Bro, the shit's fucking crazy. You got to see this movie.
Operation Odessa.
It's the comedic version of, because you watch Cocaine Cowboys, it's like, wow, man, that's some heavy shit that was going on. You watch this fucking movie, it's gonna have you laughing. You're gonna be like, I can't believe they fucking did this shit.
What was the movie with Nicolas Cage where he was the arms dealer?
Art of War?
Art of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had like an uncle that was a Russian dude.
Yeah.
So like the Soviet Union collapsed, he bought all the shit from his
Yeah.
uncle, like
Yeah.
and was selling it all over the fucking,
Right.
Yeah.
That's basically, bro.
That's also the last time Nick Cage did a decent movie, by the way. Just saying.
Nick Cage
National
does,
Treasure 2.
yeah, that was good. I had fun with that.
I'm gonna say silent because no, but
What do you mean no? That was a great flick.
It was all right. That was the last good
it's
thing
all
he's
right.
done.
It's all right. Really.
It's all
He
right.
did fucking.
But that's the last, like,
he did
thing.
The Rock. I'm sorry. I've got high standards from Nick Cage. I'm sorry.
But yeah, but
have you seen
okay.
Face Off and not jerked off to
he
it?
owed a
I
lot
mean,
of money fucking to
Taxes
whatchamacallit.
and whatever.
Yeah.
He bought like albino cobras.
Yeah.
Right.
I've seen that transcript. It's just, and he blamed his business manager, and his business manager was like, "I said don't buy the castle in Scotland. I said don't buy the
Right.
albino cobras. Don't buy everything Elvis ever touched."
Right.
And he ignored me, and his manager won that fucking
Yeah.
lawsuit.
Like the but that's Nick Cage though. Okay, so he
But
does,
Johnny Depp is going through the
he-
same thing
he
with
does-
his
he does-
company
he
too.
does a
He also
couple good
looks
movies.
like shit, by the way. Johnny
Yeah, he
Depp
does.
looks horrible.
But Nick Cage does every movie. And he always has.
Because he owes
And-
money.
But no, he's always done that though. And because he
No,
would do,
he had a little bit more
would-
standards than
no,
what he
not
had
at
now.
all. Not at all. Go back and
No,
look. He's never
no.
had standards. He
No.
would do like 12 movies, one was good. 12 movies,
Maybe.
no were good. And then like 30 movies and like 3 were good.
He's got a lot of time.
Ghost Rider 1 and 2. Are you kidding me? Like,
He was in 2.
I wouldn't wipe
He
my
was Ghost- yeah, he was
I
Ghost Rider
wouldn't
too.
wipe my ass for those movies. Oh my
but,
God.
but like what was it? Trapped in Paradise? Like that was a great flick. That was fun.
I understand.
It was with the, you know, they go to rob this bank in this small town and it's winter and they wind up getting snowed in after they rob the bank, and then they wind up having to crash at the hotel, but there's something wrong with the hotel, like it winds up closing or whatever, and they wind up being offered a room at this house, and it winds up being the guy who owns the bank and the local bank, and yeah.
Okay, it sounds like a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like one of the guys on the team that robbed the bank is like starts banging one of the daughters from the guy that
Oh,
owns the
God.
bank, and like yeah.
Well, Operation Odessa, it's Miami,
Okay.
and then it's like the comedic Cocaine Cowboys. Like you watch this shit and you can't believe it actually fucking happened. And some of the marshals, they'll like interview like this old crusty marshal guy that retired, and he'll even start laughing. He's like, I don't know what those guys are thinking.
So I just posted on a Big Lou's Facebook page, so we'll see how that goes.
Uh-oh.
No, I want him on because
Everyone, well,
we're safe. Like we're
okay.
good.
So everyone, take a moment right now.
Okay.
You're all listening right now on your phones, either through Spotify or iTunes or whatever.
Podbean, YouTube.
Podbean, YouTube, all that stuff. Everyone's on their phones right now. I know they are. Grab your phone, go onto your favorite social media, and tell Schnebley's Winery to listen to us.
Yes.
Hashtag Band Practice Podcast.
Yes.
It's actually a thing, by the way. If you go on Instagram, if you type in hashtag Band Practice Podcast, it's nothing but us.
Nice.
We own that fucking plot of land. That's ours.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag chaos continues.
Okay, I'm in. But you know what? I like this Schnebley's Winery idea.
I do too. It's fun.
We need food.
Even if they don't,
we need food.
even if they don't
But we
respond.
need food.
Well, I love
we
it.
Need food.
We need food.
We need a food place. Like, let's hashtag Rod Benders or something. I don't know. Maybe
Rod benders.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. I
yeah.
enjoy rod benders.
Kind of on the downslope, though.
Yeah, they're not as good as they used to be.
Well,
but
you know
still
what I
go
mean.
there.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
good,
but
but
I just threw that out there. You know, like pub,
Maybe-
hashtag Pub Grill or something. I don't know. I mean,
Ooh, Pub Grill's got great food.
I went.
Fuck,
I was.
great food.
Amber.
I was.
Amber.
Yeah, Amber works there. I
like
Oh,
to-
we
I
still
like-
want Amber. I fucking
I
want
like
Amber
Tina.
on this podcast.
What?
Tina.
Tina left.
No, Tina's there.
No, she's not.
Little Tina.
Tina. Oh, little Tina.
Little
I say
Tina.
Tina Turner left.
No. Little Tina. That's
That
the
Nick
owner's.
Brown's
No, it's the owner's wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Tina
No,
Turner.
no.
I was like, Tina quit working there. She moved out to like Colorado.
No, I don't remember her.
Still a thing?
Tina Turner?
I haven't seen her in like
Yeah.
fucking decade.
I think she moved a couple months ago. She up and left. She went to Colorado, and she's doing good for herself. She got herself a gig up there, and
That's good.
yeah.
Well, we need to like hashtag food.
Hashtag food, huh?
We could get wings in here or something. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
beer, wings,
Well, if we-
pizza,
we're-
burgers from Pub Grill or something. You see where I'm going with this? If we're gonna have one, we gotta.
Well, I think if we're gonna go food, I gotta vote for either Black Point or Pub Grill. Those are the two.
I'm fine. I don't
Black-
care. I
the
don't
Black
care.
Point burger that they do is pretty fire.
Well, I had their steak burger thing the other day. It was good. So no, I'm fine. I'm just saying we need a food thing.
I'm gonna get the wine thing first.
We can do both. We can.
I know we can
hashtag-
do both, but
We can hashtag Pub Grill,
we could hashtag Pub Grill.
and I'm sure they'd be very strong happiness with us.
I hope so. I don't think they want to be attached to us. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, actually, you know, I know the bar manager. I've known her
Okay.
for a very, very long time.
Yeah,
I've known her since like middle school.
and I walk in there, they all know me.
Yeah. You know Amber?
I probably if I saw her.
Yeah. Okay.
Is
Well,
Amber the tall white girl?
yeah, blonde,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
like retardedly huge tits.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's Amber.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I
I
know
was I was hanging out with her the other night actually. You know what? I need to talk to her and be like, hey, I need to talk to your boss.
her. Yeah.
See what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That way we can at least plug the shit in. I mean, hey, try the new Pub Grill steak burger or
I'm
whatever.
not doing all that. I'll just say Pub Grill.
I can say it.
Well, I'm not gonna say it again until they pay me.
Oh no,
it's
no.
not Schnebley's.
No.
It's not Schnebley's.
Yeah, but you need food and drink.
No, you don't.
You always need food and drink.
You could do one and not the other.
When you're drinking, you want something to eat.
Yeah, but
Wings or something, bro. Come on.
once I have enough beers in me, I don't care what I'm eating.
That is true. That's what I'm saying.
But if you want good quality food, then yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Pub Grill's got some good shit.
Shit, I'll go Publix subs. Get us some Publix.
Publix ain't gonna do shit.
Publix is not going to do anything.
They're not gonna do a damn thing.
No.
Yo,
Publix
they-
ain't doing the damn thing.
They don't give a fuck.
No, fuck that. They're like, no. You guys are going to come in here and buy this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Pub Grill's pretty awesome.
I
don't even order off their menu anymore. I always go off the special board.
That's what I do.
The special board is the
It
shit.
never lets me down.
Never.
Never lets me down.
There's always one solid thing on there.
I had a
always.
burger with short ribs and onion
I
crinkles.
had that. Oh,
Was that-
I had that.
Oh,
it was
it
so
was so
fucking
good.
good. Holy shit.
And I had macaroni and cheese to go with it.
I got the tater tots.
Tater tots are good too.
Yeah.
But I want macaroni and cheese for some reason.
I got that burger with the I forget what they called it. It was short ribs and
Yeah.
onion stuff.
Oh,
Like
oh.
holy fuck, it
Was
was
that
good.
not delicious?
It was amazing.
It was.
It was the dirtiest burger to eat. It was so messy.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I had fucking barbecue sauce all in
I
my
was
beard.
so happy.
Like down my shirt. Like I
it
give
was
a fuck.
delicious. I didn't
so
care.
fat.
Oh.
So fucking fat.
Yes, I was like, they gave it to me, and I went in there I was gonna go get I was in the mood for chicken. I was like, I wanted like a chicken sandwich or something. And I look on the board and I saw that shit, and I was like, fuck it, give me that.
They had that. I was torn because they had that and they had shepherd's pie too.
I'm not big on the shepherd's pie.
I'm not, but I don't know. I was feeling saucy.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I've never had anything bad there.
No.
So, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, really.
And actually, so me and Mike Lowry.
Yeah.
He was on the podcast.
Okay.
We went to a Heat event.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't a game. It was just an event. Like
right. Meet and greet.
Yeah. We got to meet UD. Got to see
Right.
Haslam,
Yeah.
and then Wayne Ellington. Bernie was there. It was a good time. Hung out, and then it was all ended. We were like, all right, let's go get some food. He's like, you want to go to Pub Grill? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's go. It's
Wow.
good food. So we went there, had a couple drinks, and I get there, and I saw that on the special board, and I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
So I'm like debating between the shepherd's pie and that burger, and I was like,
I'm glad you made the burger choice.
I did the burger choice.
Yeah, it wasn't
And, like,
it tasted like heaven.
oh, it was so good.
Bro.
Fuck, it was good.
I scarfed that fucking thing down
I had-
like you wouldn't believe, bro.
Dude, like I said, I had barbecue sauce
Oh.
down and all stuck in my beard. Like,
It was
started coming
awesome.
down my shirt. Like, I had to go to the bathroom to wash my face
I
after
did
finished,
too.
After I finished eating.
I was like, oh.
Because there's, like, I cut it in half trying to, like,
Nah,
maintain some
I didn't cut it in
cleanliness.
half. I just picked it up and ate it. I
No,
was like,
it was like a sloppy Joe and a
Ugh.
burger with the onion stuff. Like,
it was delicious.
You ever had shepherd's pie in England?
no.
Because that's where it comes from. Don't.
Really?
Apparently, when we do it, apparently this is how the world works.
They make it with like a stomach
It's okay. It's
of
the
an animal.
it's the most polite diarrhea I've ever had. I'll be honest.
That's only because it was a British diarrhea.
But
If it was an American diarrhea,
but I had it
it'd
in.
be hell on earth. But you had a British.
But this
Right.
is this is how
The British aren't smarter than us. They just sound like it when they talk.
But this is
There's nothing smart about them. They're as dumb as we are. They just, they just have that accent where they just sound smarter.
But this is how the world works. Like, some country will like do a thing, make a thing, and that country loves it because they don't know any better. And then they bring it over here, and we make the croissant sandwich. Like, come on, shit's awesome. But like, if you just have a croissant, it's nice in France. It's nice.
No, it
But
needs to
then we
be
throw some
filled.
cheese on that shit.
Put some
Like,
cheese, bacon, and eggs in it.
It's the same thing with the shepherd's pie. The shepherd's pie here is good. In England, I do not recommend.
Well,
One-
what's in
one
it?
star?
Okay, what's in it?
Oh, I
In
don't
England,
I don't-
dirt, a stomach,
I kind of want to bring back being nice to France.
French fries.
Because they're nuke power or what?
No, not
or,
at all.
or just in general.
No, because
Because they're not really friendly people. Just
no,
genetically.
because they're our freedom cousins.
Freedom fries.
They are our freedom cousins.
Wow, well, they should be. We're always bailing them out of shit.
But they be able to.
There we go. They bailed us. The
first time.
They bailed us out of the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, but we're 2-1, bro.
And-
Come on. I mean,
and they gave us the Statue of Liberty.
that's the gift.
Yeah, and they have one too.
We gave
And
them
are
freedom.
tied. We are revolutionary
But
cousins.
we gave them a little bit more than a statue.
And I'm just saying, you know what?
Actually, we give a lot. My grandmother.
And we're freedom cousins, man.
Right. We were they're
France isn't that bad.
I didn't say it was. I just said they're lucky
I'm
that
just
they're not
saying.
speaking German.
They are lucky. The whole world
Twice.
twice. The whole world owes us for that.
Yes.
We won both of them.
Yes.
Back-to-back World War champs.
There's actually a good
Undefeated.
there's actually a good documentary about
www.undefeated.com.
Well, there's a good documentary about World War One. I highly recommend it. It's like a 10-part series. It's World War One in color. It's really good.
and Trump is in France on the 100-year anniversary of the ending of World War One.
Nice.
Yeah.
France isn't that bad. I think France is a good place. And I think the French need to fucking realize.
Pay us taxes.
I think they should. They fucking should.
Pay us taxes.
No, I don't
They should
think-
give us like a stipend.
No, but they should definitely fucking.
We
love
should be.
us.
We should go there for free.
And they should. We should. They should be like. I think they should be.
They shouldn't be
closer-
dicks to us.
They should be closer to the 51st state than Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico's a shithole right
They're dying for our people because they're not reproducing at the what is the term? Reproducing at a I don't know.
French are known for fucking. They're not fucking.
But they're not making enough people to sustain their own population. They're not replacing themselves. Like them and Japan are fucking importing sperm because they're not fucking as much anymore, or at least not having kids anymore.
But French is known to be like
Yeah.
fuck central. It's like, you know.
But how much
Pepe
is
Le
that?
Pew, man.
But
Oh.
the first rapist, yeah.
Yeah.
First rapist.
He didn't rape
Pepe-
anything. Sexual assault, maybe.
There's some hard sexual assault there.
Yeah.
Pepe-
Hard sexual assault. Rape is questionable. I
Yeah.
never saw rape on screen.
He's definitely going to human resources.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely a meeting between him and another coworker in HR.
Rest, big time. Big time.
Pepe Le Kavanaugh.
Oh, Kavanaugh. Pepe Le Kavanaugh. That was good.
Oh my god, the article.
Well, did you
that
see what
article you fucking posted in response to what Jill posted.
Yeah.
It's like the FBI has concluded it was most likely a case of
mistaken identity?
Yeah.
You ready for this? Did you hear about this? No one's heard about this. So the Senate,
I
the Senate,
read the article.
the Senate Judiciary Committee released a report showing that the FBI has concluded that Dr. Ford definitely had something happen to her, but that most likely it was a case of mistaken identity because before all this shit went public, they interviewed some guy who said the exact same story as Dr. Ford and that he was the guy kissing her. And apparently his younger picture looks identical to Kavanaugh. And then they interviewed his buddy who was in the room, who he's still friends with, and was like, oh yeah, I remember this happening, this, da-da-da-da-da. We were in college, it was here, and we were in D.C. because of this and this, and yeah.
I felt bad for the guy.
So, yeah.
Kavanaugh.
So-
when
so as it turns out-
they were grilling him, I was like, dude.
So and then two of the other
I don't want
accusers,
to. I don't want to defend myself at 18. Holy shit!
and then you see two of the other two,
I don't want to defend myself from yesterday.
yeah, two of the other
up?
accusers come out, and apparently their whole testimony was bullshit. They lied the whole
Yeah,
fucking
two.
thing.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was made the fuck up. I mean, Dr. Ford obviously had something happen to her,
But it wasn't-
But
right.
it wasn't Kavanaugh, as confirmed by this FBI report that the Democrats pushed for,
Right.
and didn't fucking release until like a couple months ago when no one's paying attention now.
Right.
So apparently, Kavanaugh told the fucking truth and he's completely innocent, and there was no reason to have the fucking media circus.
Right.
See, and this is what happens when believe every woman versus wait for facts.
fucking felt so bad for that guy. So when he fucking did his like little rebuttal, he legit got, choked up, started fucking crying and shit. I'm like, this guy didn't do jack shit unless he's a fucking psychopath, which I
right.
don't think he is. He's like, you guys are fucking shitty. I know it was on the tip of his tongue to be like, you motherfuckers got me up here.
He had
Fucking-
so many curse words on the end of his tongue.
It was like, you
yeah.
fucking assholes. I've been on fucking Air Force One. I've had top secret clearance. Where the fuck have you motherfuckers been?
See, and this is the funny part. If they had gone after Kavanaugh for legitimate reasons, not that
Like some of his actual rulings,
like some
I
of his,
disagree
like,
with.
like some of his actual rulings and his thoughts on the power of the office of president, like if they
and
had
the Fourth Amendment
and his
yeah.
his obviously non fucking partisanship, like because there's not supposed to be judicial influence. You're not supposed to be a party. You're supposed to be constitutionalist,
Right.
And you're supposed to be
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
If they had said no, you are not this.
Right.
Because you are obviously Republican, you are obviously conservative
Right.
leaning, and
Right.
not constitutionalist.
Right. You're not middle of the road.
You're
You
not,
are.
yeah. Then they could have legitimately blocked him from
Right.
getting the
You
seat
could have gotten
because-
a couple actual fucking hardened Republicans to say no. Like,
Yeah.
because it's legitimate.
Right. But no, what they turned it into was a shit show.
Yeah.
They turned it in. They fucked themselves. It was a shit show. I'm watching this shit. I'm like,
and not that rape accusations are,
no,
not
but the
legitimate,
whole
but
fucking thing
there's
was a
no
shit show.
proof of it. You can't go off of just fucking emotions. And I mean, they won the public court or whatever.
Right.
But that doesn't fucking matter because now he's on the Supreme Court. If the goal was to get him to not be on the Supreme Court, which it should have been,
Right.
and not just win points for the party for
Right.
the upcoming
Exactly.
midterm,
Exactly.
then,
And that's exactly what fucking happened. They shot themselves in the foot and turned it into a fucking shit show.
and they still didn't win the fucking midterms.
No.
Like they won the House, which everyone knew they were going to do. but-
Right.
because every first-term president loses the House, in
and
2
they
years.
lost
Everyone.
ground in the Senate, and they thought they were going to gain ground in the Senate.
the blue wave. The
no.
blue wave. The blue wave.
The Republicans actually
blue
gained,
wave.
actually gained seats in the Senate.
Yes, they did.
And they were supposed to. Why? Because there was only 7 or 8 Republicans up for re-election, and 13 or 14 Democrats were up. They were gonna lose. That was gonna happen. That's fine.
The blue wave.
The red wave, bro.
No. That they did this thing. I was
But it-
listening
I
to
know,
the radio.
it's the blue wave, yeah.
They had like a cut of everybody saying the blue wave, the blue wave, the blue wave, the blue wave is gonna happen, and
The blue what?
the blue wave.
There wasn't enough seats in the Senate up for re-election for the Republicans to lose the Senate.
right.
It wasn't going to happen.
No.
So for the Republicans to actually gain ground in the Senate, during the blue wave.
The blue wave.
What the fuck? Really?
Blue wave, man.
Like,
Well, so some of the analysts that I follow said that they probably would have done better if not for the way that they treated the Kavanaugh situation.
They turned that into a shit show. Listen, I was gonna vote for Gillum because I found out he's from South Miami Heights. I was like, oh shit, local. Fuck yeah, I'll vote for Gillum. Fucking hell yeah.
but he's a fucking socialist.
And that's why I didn't vote for him, because I started reading more into him, and
He's a hardened, like,
Yes.
not middle of the road.
No, that's before I knew that.
He's an extreme.
He's out of control,
Yeah.
and he gets donors.
Oh,
There's like
yeah.
this socialist thing. They gave him $30 million to
yeah.
fucking this, that,
Well,
the other.
And
then I was
fucking hate
like-
to sound the
and-
conspiracy thing, but George Soros legitimately funded his campaign.
Yes.
like
The one time the conspiracy is
like,
true.
It's
about
fucking
George
true.
Soros.
Like George.
But
Soros,
I felt like-
they traced the money back because of the whole land deal in Tallahassee.
But then I started doing a
Like-
little reading online and stuff. I'm like, oh, Gillum, he's from the Heights. That's our boy. That's local, man. He probably went to the Cutler Ridge Mall and everything. I'm like,
I thought the same thing too.
and I said, then I started reading, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're a fucking dirtbag. Oh, boo.
and then the shit part is it's like, all right, so the other option is DeSantis, who is
He's in the military.
I know,
okay. He also had no fucking platform about anything. He's just there.
I
Like,
know.
his whole thing was, hey, I'm like Trump.
Yeah.
Like, what
And-
the fuck?
and
And
that-
I'll take care of Red Tide. He did say he was going to clean the water.
And
oh,
that's-
yeah, he's going to clean the water.
And that's why I didn't like him, because he was I know, I'll be honest, I know zero about his policy, his stances on anything.
He doesn't have any.
None.
So you're
But-
not. So you're.
but-
So you're not. He doesn't.
Hold on, hold
so
on.
you're
He doesn't have
fine.
any.
You're
You're
fine.
alone. He doesn't have any.
You're fine, Krebs. Don't worry.
No, but like just the way he went about, because he said something about if we elect Gillum, something monkeying around.
I thought that was actually. I know what he meant.
He
And,
was race baiting as fuck. Which
You think so?
oh, he totally was. He was race baiting. Like, but it's not a racist comment. But he was just saying who's gonna get triggered. Who's gonna get triggered?
You think so?
Oh
No,
yeah.
No, I think he just said it.
I think he just said it just to say
I
it.
think he said it casually, not being racist.
Nobody
Right.
says
Because-
monkeying around anymore, though.
because nobody has any nuance.
I'm not
now, so
defending
that-
him. I'm saying it's a stupid thing
Because
to say.
nobody knows anything. No, you never heard your parents. Hey, stop monkeying around up there. Yeah, everybody's heard that.
No, my mom was shrink. She used technical terms.
Whatever.
Didn't the Monkeys have a song called "Monkeying Around"?
Hey, hey, we're the monkeys.
Let's
Go monkey around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
is that racist?
absolutely.
I think the Monkeys are
Dream
racist.
believer.
All five of them, four of them, or whatever there was. Fucking unbelievable. But no, I don't think he was race baiting. I just think that he just.
I've got no problem with race baiting, by the way, because you're just saying, all right, who's sensitive, who's overly,
Gaslighting motherfucker.
who's a fucking,
For real.
who's a fucking emotional hemophiliac? Every HJW. Sorry.
I don't know. You just can't do shit anymore. Saints, you can't speak your mind anymore.
You know what I think is great? So everyone that's not from Florida, well, even the people from Florida, there's people that don't know this. So anytime we have an election, we have a law in the books that says if the election is so close within so much percentage points,
It has to be
it's
like
an automatic recount.
It's like a half a.
Oh.
It's like a 0.5%.
Rick
Yeah.
Scott isn't certain.
It's an-
DeSantis isn't certain.
Yeah, nobody's certain yet in Florida because all the elections were super fucking close by like 30, 40,000
Yeah.
votes.
This,
So
is, this is from 2000. Like this is
yeah, this
carried
has
over.
been a
Oh, yeah.
long standing law.
Yeah.
So everyone on Facebook is like, "Oh, Florida fucked it up again." Like, no, we have a law on the books of why
Right.
we do recounts. It's not that we fucked it up or somebody filed a suit. No, we have
No.
a law that if it's so close, we're doing a recount
Right,
regardless of
exactly.
who calls for it or what. The recount's
That's the
happening.
law. It has to. It's like 1%.
Yeah, which is why it always happens.
Right.
Because okay, so you figure what Miami-Dade County, Orlando, Jacksonville
Palm Beach and Broward.
are like well, those areas are super blue. Well, at least Miami-Dade, Jacksonville,
They're
Orlando.
like 2/3 population, most of the
Blue.
revenue.
Yeah, and
Well,
the
Dade County used to be hardcore Republican.
I know,
Yeah.
but now it's blue.
Yeah.
It's super blue now, and the rest of the state is red as fuck.
Oh yeah.
But those three areas consist of at least 50% of the population
Yeah.
because those are all the condensed metropolitan areas.
Nobody wants to live in Polk County. Get the fuck
Exactly.
out of here.
Yeah,
not,
right.
not on purpose.
Who
no.
the fuck actually lives in Naples? Old rich people.
That.
Who are Republican.
I hate.
Which is where you wouldn't mind living. I mean, because
I
Oh
hate.
yeah, if I
dri-
had money,
if I
yeah.
had money, yeah, I would love to live in Naples.
Naples is nice, yeah.
I hate.
Edison
dri-
Mall.
But yeah, so you figure when we
I
have
hate
an
driving
election,
through there.
when,
God.
when we have a state election, everybody votes, and it's 50-50 almost every fucking time because the rest of the state votes
Right,
red,
right.
and those three areas vote
Right,
blue.
That's it. That
So-
little track. Palm Beach,
Yeah.
Broward, Dade.
Yeah.
Even Monroe, I think, is Republican. They don't
Yeah,
really-
Monroe's Republican as fuck.
Yeah, so it's like red, and then that chunk of blue, and then you got Lake Okeechobee, which they make is blue, and then
You know what's funny?
and they got like this one little county like up there, like Husakula,
Yeah.
fucking
Whatever.
that nobody lives in, and it's like blue.
Yeah. Well, I think it's something like 75% of the Florida CCW licenses are in Monroe County.
Really?
Yeah, they have more concealed carry licenses than any other county in the state.
God damn,
So
What's
when you
going-
when you go to the Keys,
those motherfuckers
everyone's
are.
carrying.
They are pirates. Conch Republic,
Yeah,
for
right?
sure, man.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I'm so happy I've been on my best behavior while I'm down there. I didn't know that, but
Well,
that's good knowledge.
Yeah, for real. Fuck
All,
yeah.
all those guys down there carry.
Yeah,
You didn't know that?
that's the Conch Republic for sure
Yeah.
now.
Well, you've been down there. You know who's down there?
Pirates.
Those motherfuckers. Yeah, pirates, bro. They're land pirates.
And
They're-
gays with guns, apparently.
Yeah, dude. All the guns are
Hashtag
down there.
GMILF.
All the guns are down there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why most of those people don't give a shit because they leave everybody else alone.
Right.
Because everyone's got a gun.
Right. You never hear about a lot of crime in the Keys.
No, you don't.
You might hear, oh, there was a bar fight in Sloppy Joe's,
Yeah.
and that was it.
because they
ne-
had a bad drunk night and they're hanging out the next night.
but you never hear like anything going on. You know what?
oh, do you want to hear? Okay, so this
You really never hear about
you're-
anything going
you-
on in the
you-
Keys.
You ready for this? This happened last year. It was so fucking funny. So, well, not really funny, but I thought it was hilarious.
Okay.
So
Give
these,
me.
all right. So these three fucking kids. Well, one was like 17. He got tried as an adult, and then I think the other two were 13 or 14, like that, something like that. They were Spanish dudes. They were from Miami-Dade,
Of course.
of course. Yeah, that's the only time they have trouble in the Keys when
When we go,
when we go down there.
when we go down there.
Migrate south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were down there for the weekend or whatever the fuck. These assholes fucking decided to catch some key deer.
Okay.
Yeah. So they caught 2 key deer, right? 2 of them. 2 they caught, right?
Okay.
So they catch these deer and they
So
throw them in the
bad.
backseat of their little fucking fucked up Corolla.
And they're alive.
Yeah.
They're still
They're
alive.
still fucking alive in the backseat of this fucking Corolla, right?
Oh god, Jeff's old car.
Yeah, with one headlight out. It's like 3 a.m. They're all fucked up. Like,
that
they're
just
all
says
they're
pull,
all
pull me over.
yeah, right. They're all underage drinking.
Oh god.
And they were on. I want to say they were on Big Pine
Okay.
Key when they did this, right?
Oh god.
And they were staying in Key West, so they had a good 20-30 minute drive to
Yeah.
get back to the Key West, right?
Right.
So
They're not gonna make it.
no, of course not. There's only one fucking road, and there's cops up and down it like,
All day.
all day.
All night.
24 hours a day. There's
Cops
one
are-
fucking road.
Cops are lining up saying, "Hey, do you want to take it? Do you want it? Do you
Yeah,
want
exactly.
it? Do you want
Yeah.
it?"
So they pull this guy over.
They were probably watching him.
Oh yeah. So
They were probably like sitting in the bushes like, well, goddamn, Clam, what you think?
Yeah, right.
Well, let's radio up front. They can't outrun that radio.
So
And-
they pulled
Right
this,
meow.
They pulled this car over and they got 2 key deer in the back seat, 3 fucking kids drunk, a headlight out. Like
arrest
what the
me.
Fuck yeah, right. So and that's a federal offense because they're
They're
protected.
endangered.
Yeah, they're endangered animals.
Right. That's like hey, want to come over? I caught some manatees. I'm gonna fry them up later.
Yeah. So yeah,
You
right.
guys want some manatee steaks?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Zebra steaks.
Do you though? Because I'm kind of hungry now.
Oh yeah, I know. Right?
So anyway, in the end, when it was all said and done, the 17-year-old got tried as an adult. The
tail
two
will burn
kids,
for hours.
the 2 kids got probation with an ankle monitor and shit. But the 17-year-old, he's in jail. He's doing time.
He's gonna do federal time.
Yeah, he's doing time right now.
Yeah.
And then and as it turns out, one of the deer they had to kill
Oh.
because they fucked it up, like
Oh.
fighting with it or whatever.
Oh.
So they had to put it down. The other deer survived, and I think they wound up releasing it later after it was in
Okay.
a habitat for a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, they had to kill one of the deers. But the whole reason they picked up the deers was because they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do some Santeria." So they weren't even gonna
Oh.
like eat it or anything like that. They were gonna
Fucking Jesus Christ! Only Dade County, man.
No,
Fucking Dade
and
County,
not,
bro.
not even just Dade County. They were from Hialeah.
I don't.
But
I,
you
I
don't-
don't. I don't see the problem. Separation of church and state.
No, dude.
Religious freedom. He said.
They actually
facetiously.
they actually have like a Facebook page or some shit called Florida Man.
Yeah.
Oh
Because-
no.
No.
This is the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Florida
they-
Man's a big thing.
Yeah,
Every-
that fucking
Every
shit.
time I tag Florida Man on our Instagram account, which is
This is
band
always
podcast
frequently.
Yeah.
band podcast.
Florida Man.
Yeah. Every time I just tag Florida Man on our Instagram account. Band practice right meow.
Okay.
I get so many likes.
Yeah.
Florida Man is a fucking thing.
Yeah, because it's real, and there's always somebody in Florida. Like you could put
Well,
on
you
CNN.
know- you know-
put on CNN right now.
Again, this is because of a law in Florida. You ready for this? You know why we have Florida Man? because we have something about a document release law. So every time something happens, it's public information.
Right.
So these news outlets just sit there and wait.
Wait for Florida.
And they just wait. They log in, they
Right.
sit and they wait.
Yep.
Something gets reported and they go, oh, this dude robbed a convenience store with an alligator as a weapon.
Florida man.
Florida man. And they sit there and go, oh, this guy raped an alligator wearing a bunny suit.
Florida man.
Florida man. Oh, this guy,
Whatever.
stole flamingos.
Right,
Like,
yeah. And tried to eat them. And
tried
then
to-
rate for Santeria.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Florida man threw an alligator into a McDonald's window. Like, actual headline.
Well, this is what...
So a lot of other states don't have this. So crazy shit's happening all over. It's just we have the balls to say, yeah, it's public information. What of it?
Yeah, who wants to come to Florida?
Yeah.
Polk County's nice.
Who the fuck wants to live in Polk County?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that place is terrible.
Well, that's what they were talking about, because when that storm hit up in the Panhandle or whatever,
Yeah.
so they were like trying to get people to go up there and shit. And I'm like, no, I'm not going from one shithole to another. I have air conditioning here.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not going up there. No, I can't even fucking get paper clips, and you're fucking telling me to go up there?
Yeah.
Fuck
right?
that. And so I was talking to a friend of mine. I said, well, this is the thing. Okay, yes, it was a bad storm. It fucked up a lot of shit. But the reason why it fucked up a lot of shit is because of all the trailer parks and meth labs they have up there.
Yeah.
It's not like Dade County where, these are old houses and shit like that. They don't have real houses up there. They're all like shacks and shanties and shit.
Yeah, well, all the old houses here, everything got
Sir-
leveled. Everything got leveled after Andrew.
Not
Or
not the old houses.
But the old houses didn't.
Right.
Because there was
They're
a hurricane
they're
code that we're
fucking
supposed to build by.
Right.
And everyone ignored
Lennar.
D.R. Horton.
Nope. Yeah.
All those.
Lakes by the Bay.
Yeah, they were ignoring the fucking hurricane
We just
codes.
need to put one strap.
Yeah, they were ignoring the hurricane
this
codes.
particle
and-
board is fine.
They weren't just ignoring them. They were paying the fucking code officers off
Yeah.
and shit. That's
why Hurricane Andrew was so bad.
Because right, Lakes
it
by the
was
Bay.
fucking cardboard houses.
Right, particle board and
Yeah.
shit. I was like, dude, you could punch right through this.
Yeah. So all that shit got leveled. Well, so now down in the Keys after Irma, they started enforcing all the codes down there. So all the houses on stilts are concrete and like madness down there, which is funny because like I saw this one from Mexico City Beach. That video, you see all the houses are gone and there's one standing there.
Oh shit.
Well, they interviewed the guy who owned that house, and he was like an engineer, right? And so they're asking,
I like that guy.
So they interview him and they're asking him like, well, why did your house stay, this and that? And he's like, you got a little bit of damage, and he's like, yeah, but that was expected. It was designed to do that. And they're like, what? He's like, yeah, the staircase is folding in, and then when the sword storm comes up, the staircase is designed to break away so it doesn't damage any of the structure. This and that. This is what this shutter does. It did exactly what it's supposed to do. I have minimal damage. It's probably going to cost me a couple of $grand to fix. And they're all like, oh wow. And he's like, yeah, this is actually the hurricane code that was supposed to be followed, but apparently nobody else did. And drops mic, walks away.
He just like threw everybody
under the bus
in Mexico Beach.
Like
Soul survivor.
Right.
Yeah.
Gone too long in the midnight seas.
like drops mic, walks away, like boom. Like, and you're looking at it, and it's funny because I'm looking at the house and I'm like, oh, that's exactly how all the houses in the Keys are built right now. They're all on stilts, concrete. Like they're designed to do this.
Right.
Like, oh,
Well, that's fucking hilarious. He just threw everybody
yeah.
under the bus,
Yeah.
everything. That's awesome. I love that guy.
But it was funny though because like from the video, you're looking at it and it's like the only house for miles. Like
He's probably like, I got all these people's shit in my fucking yard.
yeah, right. Like,
I told those neighbors, goddammit.
all right, so yeah, we're at
Hold on.
2.5.
All right.
What do you want to do? Are we done?
Yeah.
Hold on. Can we go out the right way?
How's that?
Steve.
Steve.